So many bottles of this? Just the Di-Serrano?
I think Jennifer drank it.
But then there was the Lazzaroni, which disappeared.
Oh, so many bottles of just amaretto in general?
Yeah, just amaretto in general.
Yeah. That's it, right?
But there was something else too.
There's a circular one might be under there.
Oh yeah, there might be like bowls or something. Or the
That was fast.
it looks like the Senor Curacao. It kind of comes like a bottle like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean, around.
Yeah.
Amaretto d'Amore?
Yeah, amaretto d'Amore, yeah.
Odd color.
Yeah, it's right there. And well, it's a half a bottle worth.
You pop out chat.
Oh, nice. Look.
Yeah, I just have to hit the go button. And it counts up, down, no, it counts down. I think it counts down from, I just set it to 9.
Nice.
When
does it start? 1 minute.
1 minute, that was me. Oh, we need the, this thing too.
Hello, Jen.
Hello, photo of the, lines. Come along with me to fish under the sea. We will wander through the forest and do so as we please.
What's this?
What? You ever watched Adventure Time?
I was gonna guess as soon as you said you don't watch, I was gonna say Adventure Time. No, I don't.
You know you don't watch them.
I know what I don't watch. There is a Adventure Time comic though.
Adventure Time comic? Yes. He has it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Check it out!
Hello.
$5 donation.
Hey.
Because I got the donation button working again.
Nice, good job. What's up, David?
Well, they never
Now
told
we can
me.
see David's comments again. They just jump out at us.
I gotta email my rep and go, hey, thanks for giving me the heads up that this was fixed. Because David said, oh, the thing still doesn't work or something like that. I'm like, I'm just gonna go look at it just to see, maybe they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. Because right when I clicked on it, it's like, what do you want the debit to look like on the credit card? I'm like, what? This never asked me this before. I'm like, this is... And then I click the next button, it's like, okay, you're good to go. Really? On purpose? Let me take a photo of these so I can put it on my Instagram and have something for Instagram. Instagram.
That's a good idea for Instagram.
Hmm?
Good idea for Instagram.
Instagramming. Instagram macho. Alright. Boom.
So you're gonna have Friday off for the first time in
8 years?
Forever.
Well, besides Fridays you take it off because you have other things to do that's
Right.
still working. Oh, well, during the winter we take off Friday, but then we don't have Saturday.
Right. You don't have all your whole weekend.
Of the silver rums.
Well, this is a man cave, all right.
Is somebody new there? If somebody says man cave, they must be new.
Anthony Ramirez. This is a basement with a fully stocked and built bar.
Round 1.
It's kind of a man cave, I guess. It's a person cave. Jen's down here.
Yeah. I don't know exactly. Does everything have to have a defined name, like man cave?
Well, basement, that's defined name. Basement bar? See, more specific.
Yeah. But like, it's not really a man cave.
See, you don't have basements in Texas. That's right, because basements are a very New England thing. Like,
Oh, that's true.
You go down south or in places, you don't have, not New England,
you
but a
guys
northern
have dirt?
thing.
Like, what do you have instead?
You definitely don't have
You have
basements
slabs.
in New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because why? You have a place to put a slab.
Because they don't need, like, the extra space. They don't need to bury below the frost
Well,
line.
yeah,
for
it doesn't
utilities.
go cold.
it's
It
the
doesn't get
frost
as
line.
cold.
You get a marker? We'll get Jen to
Did it fix itself? No.
do our magic.
Yeah, it fixed itself.
You want to? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to just start with this and then, even though it's gonna be Wednesday, or should we go through a cocktail, or should we do these both first?
Good question. What do you want to do? I mean, we could do the tasting while our taste buds are
Yeah, that's probably true.
fresh.
Makes sense.
Sorry, stream. I'm in the way.
Boom, 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 boom.
So we're gonna need 3 sets of 3, because we're gonna do two three-way tastings. Is that the plan? Or we're gonna do them back to back?
Three-way. Yeah. well, we'll just film them separately. Contestants 1 and 2 will be. This is the second contestant.
Right, and then you have another
What
one.
was the other one?
I remember seeing it, but
I remember writing it,
you should.
and I had it. I was like, oh, that's a brilliant idea. I actually think the Havana Club one was a brilliant idea.
I'd like to go to Austin. That's where the library guys are, and who else is down in Austin?
Powers?
T-Roy?
T-Roy.
T-Roy.
T-Roy Cooks is down in Austin too.
Yeah,
Or
it's kind of like Austin's like San Jose, but
Well, it's spelled like T-Roy, so we call
Yeah,
it
I
T-Roy.
know.
no, but it says T Roy, T-Roy.
Yeah, Cooks. All right. The burden of remembering is on you, Jen. Although I think we know it. I'm gonna be able to pick out Havana Club out of this and Bacardi. I think.
Why?
Thanks. We'll test you.
Because it's dark.
Havana Club's gonna stand out.
So you're just theorizing then? You're not.
No, I know. I know Havana Club. What it tastes like. I've only had to have it once or twice to know what it tastes like.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see if you can call it then.
Bacardi, I
Clean
don't know.
up everything. The pan and everything. Don't give me, I know.
Jackie was like, I think Brown's tall, and then he was like, then why are you saying that, Gina?
Do you want? Got stickies out?
Huh?
You got stickies out? Oh yeah.
So she can write down what's what. Stickies. Oh, I got her little key.
What's up?
I got
Mr.
answer
American
key.
flag.
It's black.
Mr. Black Flag.
Black.
That's a pump in.
That's
Are you doing this now, or?
We're gonna do it. I have this great idea of doing it before our taste
these
buds
over
get
here,
all
Jen.
messed up.
All set up for you.
Alright, I need a piece of paper.
I got
you
paper, I got pen.
Look at
I'm the
that.
production assistant.
Look at
Oh snap! So these don't work with everything.
Just put them on.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ooh, sweaty.
Yeah.
You been watching Cops?
What?
That's the Step Brothers joke.
I don't know if you'll ever
It's a
get these
joke.
off if you put these on.
G'day, Adam.
Long shots.
Come along with me.
The only reason not to visit is because it's so damn far away, man.
To
Yeah,
a clip on.
I have to find time.
What? Who's visiting what?
Anthony Rivera says it's the music capital of the world. Why not visit? It's far away.
Where? Tennessee?
Austin.
The music capital of the world?
Yeah, Austin's huge for music.
Like music now, not like music then.
Like concerts, I think, for the most part. It's a big concert venue. I know that.
But not like but I mean like it's not like popular because some famous musician came from there and awesome came out of it.
I don't know.
Like Austin, it didn't even exist like 10 years ago, right? Like they've been building it up.
Yeah, you know, they've been building up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like
Those
they
all
try
written
to
down?
entice. Oh, you know,
All written down.
ID software. They're
Oh.
from Austin, right?
Are they really?
That's I think where they started.
Like Doom?
Yeah.
The Wolfenstein 3D? Oh shit, that's cool.
I think they're. Is that not right? Somebody tell me.
First time live, you guys rock.
First time live.
It's somebody's birthday tomorrow. Happy pre-birthday.
Oh yeah, Aloha
Andre?
boy.
Aloha boy.
Andre.
Are you in Hawaii, Aloha boy?
Boy, he just likes Hawaii.
Aloha boy. Tomorrow.
Courtney's
is
sister
tomorrow.
and brother-in-law just got back from Hawaii yesterday, I think.
Oh, is that where they went for their honeymoon?
Yeah.
Nice. That's where we went for our honeymoon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Do-do. Do-do-do.
11!
That's not how it Huh. Why is that flip?
You're fucked, man. Fucked.
Yeah. Nice.
Plantation, that's right. Might be able to pick
Plantation?
Maybe.
Okay, so you're telling me now you can call Plantation, you can call Havana Club, and Bacardi. Oh wait, no, what was the other one?
I'm
Bacardi.
saying I can probably call Bacardi. So we're doing these in small batches. This is gonna pop out, and Bacardi's a familiar taste, I think. I don't know how much this differentiates itself, but
Oh, maybe it tastes just like Havana Club.
maybe. Oh, maybe.
Puerto Rico, non-Puerto Rico. Wait, Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico, Cuba.
Puerto Rico, Cuba. However, this used to be Cuba
Yeah.
and went to Puerto Rico.
What a
Boom!
incestual rum relationship these guys have.
That's kind of what I was going for, but not entirely. That's why I picked these two. And I
He's
couldn't-
Hawaiian, but he lives in Tennessee.
That's close to Hawaii. I can see why you go from Hawaii to Tennessee. 'Cause-
No, I can't.
No? I'm really thirsty. I guess we have alcohol to drink.
Yeah, just a sec.
What are you doing? That's the thin phone you got there.
Yeah, no, right. I lost the case.
Oh, that would be why. How do you... Wait a minute. Slow down. You lost the case to your phone.
Yeah, we went fishing.
Did it fall in the water?
I had to take it off because the headphone jack, it got in the way of the headphone jack, so I took it off and I
Case
misplaced
gets in the way of the headphone jack?
did, yeah.
Oh, so it's not built for that phone?
Well, yeah, the mono jack or the aux jack that we were using had like a big bulky thing on it. that we
For like plugging into a remote player thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's actually true. I had that happen at Don's house too with his, and I have to do this. So I like lean this out on the edge like that, and I stick it in, and then it hangs off with a little half case. Half
He's
case.
not listening.
No, he's not listening.
I can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah, he breaks. His brain. It's like
It's a man's brain.
It's always been 6:30.
Texas. What are you talking about? Like
Is that where all your exes are?
no, Texas welder. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I've started at 6:30 for like 5 years, maybe. I don't remember
Well,
changing.
the last time that it had really changed is when Doug was here on the reg. It was like 7:30, right? Because Doug came down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were in the third floor, it was 7:30. Actually, even down here.
Even
I
down
guess.
Down here for a little bit it was.
And then we went to 6. Yeah, because
And
then
when Doug
I was like,
left.
oh, he left. I can bring it an hour sooner.
Yeah, you can't skip ahead in time yet.
No, I
May-
mean,
maybe later.
if
do
you
a little-
don't have
the
daylight
future,
savings-
future view.
maybe.
Yeah.
If you don't have daylight savings time, or he's been here, but he hasn't been paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Or you've been actually coming an hour late, thinking we were here live, and trying to figure out why we weren't answering any of his questions at the right time.
Could be. Don't feel like the only non-U.S. viewer. Well,
Who?
maybe at the moment, Chris, but there tend to be a lot of European viewers, right? Live stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't see where Chris is that you're talking to. Is it off the screen?
No, it's second from the top right now, right under Jen.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
top.
Well, you will be on the minority mainly because I don't think the folks in Australia are watching yet. They usually pop in because it's like 6 in the morning there.
Yeah.
So normally they come a little later.
But they do come.
And then we have sometimes we have UK people. Then we have people in Holland or like Germany that stay up like until 3 in the morning and like, dude.
Well, they're coming back from the bar or something.
Yeah. I'm back from the bar. Oh, this is already recording.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so I guess we should start, huh?
Let's get her done.
All right. Well, wait a minute. Okay,
What are we doing?
I just want to make sure I got it. Okay, Dan. Dan is we're gonna do executive producers for these
Dan,
because this is
okay.
part of the
Yeah.
circulation. Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host Derek Sower. I've got the Ian Andrews and the Blind Taste Battlegrounds episode 1 late room starts right now.
Free rums, head to head.
Yeah.
We pick a winner, and it goes on
That
to the next
one.
round.
Yeah. In the next round, the battle against these two. So that'll be next Wednesday, but you get a week to sleep.
Right.
So put those over here now. Ah! I gotta start my thing.
You got a thing to start.
Yes. We're part of the new regime is I'm going to try and keep this under 10 minutes.
All right.
Starting right now.
Well, let's start by saying today's producer is Dan Wiebe.
Wait, we don't do that.
Nope.
That's right.
I remember that.
Man, I only want to slide. So the concept behind this, the premise is we're going to taste these 3. We're going to figure out which one comes in first. We can probably figure out second and third if it makes a big difference. And then they'll move on. And I'm going to do this every Wednesday. And we'll do a cocktail on Tuesday and Thursday. And then this will be our Wednesday thing until either people are bored with it.
Format change.
Or because this is what everybody wants to see is blind tastings.
If you want to see what the motivation behind that was, you put a video up on the
I did.
YouTube channel talking about the format change.
The
So you can go
YouTube
check that
channel.
out.
You should watch it. All right, number 1.
So what Jen did, we
know
labeled
what she
these, and Jen poured these randomly in
I like
here.
the numbers.
I wrote them nice and big, so
Oh,
hopefully
you?
people can see them. Yeah. And we're gonna taste them, and I'm guessing I know what this is probably.
And this is
Yeah, I
we've
know
done
what that
these before.
That's good. What we
And-
should do is we should hide the bottles, and we should no. So we don't know what's in the things.
But I'm gonna fix that.
Okay.
I've got an order out for some big ass, only fortunately they're only big, but like wine glasses
Okay.
that are black.
Nice.
The problem is
No, I don't mean these. I mean just like have Jen pour these randomly so we don't know what we're tasting.
Oh, like literally have no
we
idea?
literally have no idea.
Oh, that would be cool.
Because I have bias right now.
Okay.
Fair?
No, that's a good point. You would really have no idea. So maybe we'll try and figure out how to pull that off. Like give her a pool that she could select from. But won't we eventually know because it won't... The other thing I was thinking is we got to move in as you get like if you get one new bottle, like if a new company comes in to send me something, that's Bernie.
A little bit.
I could put in some of the old ones that lost to see if they
Yeah.
come back out. Almost like a Reddit type system.
Jen's all about the heavy pour.
That's a lot of elk.
You were both drinking from that one cup, so want to make sure you
Two
get
guys,
enough
one
to
cup.
taste.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Jen.
I really got to slow down.
It wouldn't be a Friday night if you didn't.
I know, right?
I'm taking way too big of a sip. I just wanted to get my palate ready. Then I'll go through and I'll tell you guys what they taste like.
I know what they all are. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that one's Savannah Club. And I like that. I like that the most.
Mm-hmm. So far, yes. It's got a little caramel. It's got a little sugar. It's got a little...
It's almost like
It doesn't burn that
a
much.
slight amount of smoke, not like a
No, yeah, no,
mezcal
like
or
like a smoky, caramely,
Isla Scotch.
oaky.
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely gotta be it.
Okay, so if that's Havana Club, then these two.
Yeah. I'm saying Bacardi's too.
Really. Just blow my hand.
But we're not here to guess. I don't think that's the idea.
No. But that one's actually, I'm warming up to that one on the second sip. Because the first sip was extremely intense. It's got a little bit of a...
Sweetness.
Yeah, but I'm getting a little alcohol flavor. Like just
The
pure
ethanol.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Almost like a high proofage. And by the way, if you guys have input to what you'd like to see, like different ways of doing this, let me know. Write it in the comments below. That gives you some interactivity. I think that
It's gonna burn to it in two too.
I think that we'll get a little once we get some glasses, then we can start doing more aged oak whiskeys and stuff like that because they're gonna be different tints and different darknesses.
Yeah.
And,
The problem is when you have the bottles here and they're not clear liquids, you can see kind of what they
Yeah.
are.
that's why I kind of want to start the clear direction first because I didn't know.
So what one do you like the best?
I like number one the best.
I like number one, but I can't figure out what.
What comes in second?
I need to know where Bacardi lays in this. So I'm gonna say Bacardi's number two
Okay. Yeah. I'm saying the
because
same thing, too.
this has that little bit of ethanol flair, and I don't recall getting that out of the Bacardi brand
And
itself.
I think that has a little bit more sweetness than I remember Bacardi having. So.
That's true. This is slightly more aggressive on the back end. Like the flavor has a little bit more of a burn to it.
Yeah.
That is a little sweeter, but it also brings a little. It kind of like tapers out, and I just get a little bit more of that alcohol. Which is you're hiding it. Nobody drinks straight spirit, but
Well,
this one's
some
smoother
people do.
and it seems to have less hidden. It hides the alcohol with I don't know different flavors, flavor notes, which you don't get very often. All right,
All right. What's number two, Jen? Because I think we know one is
this is
Savannah
Bacardi,
Club.
One is Havana Club.
Havana Club.
Two's
Two is Caliche.
Oh, she kept them in order.
And three is
Thanks
Bacardi.
for a loop. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay,
Bacardi
let's see
has
that.
that little bit more sweetness to it.
So I'm gonna eat
They
it.
weren't in order. They were like scattered on the bar.
Oh, they're in this order right now, though.
Yeah, but you
Oh.
ended up putting them that way.
Randomly.
But it
Yeah.
actually put the I laid them down in the order that they were actually laid down in. So this is okay.
All right. Interesting.
All right, so Bacardi's always one for me, and now I kind of put it into, I don't know, out of these two,
You like this better?
I think I do.
Caliche.
It isn't. You're right. It doesn't have as much sweetness.
Sure, guess that the sweetness came from the Bacardi.
That one
There's
does
almost
have a
like a
little bit more
coconut sweetness to it, but not a coconut flavor. Coconut
Right.
sweetness. If that makes any sense.
And yeah, and as far as I recall, at least these two don't add. They add less than 3 grams of sugar in them.
Okay.
So you're not going to get the sweetness out of the flavors.
It
I mean,
won't
out
say
of
that.
additional sweetness.
That was a product per note card.
Perfect.
Good to know.
So there.
All right.
We're gonna go Havana Club for round number 1. Havana Club will then try and beat these
Plantation
two
Three
guys,
Star
which is
and-
tough because I like all of them.
Plantation.
Yeah, I like both these guys. I always like this guy. I've always liked that guy. So, and I've never. This is a kind of an unknown. So we'll see how that goes. Question of the day, my friends.
Wow. Yeah. I wasn't ready for question of the day yet. You got something?
I have 0, but there's I don't know. This has a little tint to it.
Favorite rum? I don't know. That's kind of it's kind of a layup question. Probably asked it before.
What about your favorite clear spirit?
Clear spirit?
Because you could even include triple sec in there if you want to. It's
You
clear.
could, yeah. Well, it's a liqueur.
Your favorite? Okay, hardcore spirit. Favorite clear. What are the options? You've got
You got
white dog. You got white bourbon.
You got yeah.
Rum, vodka,
Tequila,
gin, tequila. Oh, all of them. All but whiskey.
Anything.
Oh no, whiskey still fits in the white bourbon.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite white spirit? There's a white for everything.
There's a white for everything.
And I'm not even racist. I'm just saying. There's a white for everything.
So spirits, not liqueurs.
Spirits, not liqueurs, because liqueurs, I don't
Absinthe. You can have clear absinthe also, and that counts as a spirit.
even know. It's until you lose it, it's clear.
Yeah.
If you really love absinthe, write that question below. The other thing you want to do is share, subscribe, and like this video.
SSL. Secure Sockle
Hair. Which isn't a thing anymore. Also, visit our Patreon page, patreon.com/CMC, and you can be an executive producer just like Dan. You'll also find that I've updated the rewards. I will have, if anybody wants to be one of our top donators, which is like $150 a month, me, Ian, and Jennifer will sign off a photo graphic of either the, you don't even know about this.
I don't know.
Oh,
but
so,
I'm in.
All right. So for the last one, we'll do a photo that you can hang on your wall of a whiskey sour with the recipe and the ingredients and our signatures on it.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
And if they don't like that one, we can use my arch nemesis, which would be the Negroni, and we'll put so it's either a Negroni or whiskey sour. But you've got to donate at that tier. Everybody else, you see the donations on patreon.com/CMC for the different things you can get. There's like 3 tiers. That's it, my friends. We are teaching you how to drink.
White rum. So where
Should
we do lead-ins for this? Because this is new territory.
I don't know.
No, let's okay.
Oh, you got
So,
something?
yeah.
All right,
Go.
go.
Should we do the welcome to comedy cocktails now still? No.
We never do that.
No, okay.
We don't do welcome
Yeah,
cocktails.
no, I don't lead it. I don't know. I'm still. I've been sick for 2 weeks. My head's still splitting. Okay. All right.
Splitting.
All right, here we go. Today we're kicking off our white rum contest of champions. That's trademarked by Marvel. We can't use that. Our white rum contest. We're gonna be We're gonna be picking a white rum out of 3, voting it up to the next level, and seeing which one comes out on top.
That's right, level 2, my friends.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wow, that thing beeps when that happens.
I don't know where these went,
Oh, that's annoying.
but
I thought
it'll keep you on task.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, Jen. I got 3 more.
Okay,
How
so
are you?
if that's tinted, do we have any other tinted ones?
Plantation is not tinted.
Do we have anything that we could put them in that's dark?
Let's try not to look at them.
What?
We're gonna be able to pick out a Havana Club no matter what.
You think?
Yes.
What about?
What if we put this down?
If
And we
you
put it on
just
top of this?
wrap a sticky note around your cup.
Well, if I had, well, what I was gonna use.
Look at
is,
this. You can't tell now.
Oh shit. That really works, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, but you can't.
I'm a genius.
You can't do this.
Okay, no, yeah. Let's
Not that we do that anyway, but I like that. Okay, so you you can form here and not tell us what they are, and we just won't look.
Yeah, well, honor system.
We're gonna. I'm
I'll
gonna
read
shut
the
off the
comments.
filming too.
I can ponder life.
Ponderosa. Yeah, we fired him. I'm like, you have a kid? Get out of here.
He just kind of stopped showing up.
Doug is dead. Dan killed him because he hit Angelita.
I don't think Doug's
That's what
ever.
Trey said.
I don't think Doug's met Dan
I
or
don't think-
Jalitha.
No.
Doug's
yeah.
never met Jalitha.
But it's a good story.
It is.
Doug is dead. Long live the Doug.
Is that? Let's do that one. Maybe that's the one.
I'm gonna change my shirt.
Buried under our floor.
Not gonna help.
What's buried in your floor?
Doug.
Oh, okay.
We killed him and buried him under the floor.
I love you, man.
Wow, that was messed
We
up.
dig him up every now and then, and he gets to appear on the show.
Oh. Let me show it for
Whoa! Why do I see your man nips?
Well, because you're looking.
Yeah,
If
I
you
get that.
weren't looking, you wouldn't see him.
He does need to have Jalitha on more often. She was gonna be on like 2 weeks ago, but then she ended up getting sick and staying home.
I'm sure she's always down to be on.
If it's like a weekend, and I have the Snapchat and I'm over there drinking, you'll find her. She always finds her way on a Snapchat. Everybody finds their way on a Snapchat. Alright. Hey guys, we're live here on YouTube, CMC Livestream.tv. That's Ian. We're doing a live tasting. Live tasting. We're doing a blind tasting.
Blind tasting, live, blind.
Live blind tasting.
See, look at that. That looks better, right?
What? This?
Yeah, lighting.
Oh yeah, just because I lit that up too.
We changed a couple things.
Yeah, just two.
Now you don't know which did what.
No, I don't. If it's his shirt, that's a problem because I fixed that. Unless
Now that's a much better story.
it unlocks
Yeah.
itself sometimes.
Warren would definitely give him too much. Doug would be the one to overdose
dude,
on weed.
no, Doug would be
the one to handle it.
He wouldn't be able to overdose because he would fry himself out so quick he'd pass out before anything bad happened.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah, that stuff.
I've seen him do it.
That stuff is
on
pass out.
both. Yeah, and he's
What's the
also
two
got
ended
the
again?
tolerance for the high stuff.
Wow.
I don't know if he does
does
anymore.
I'm sure he does. So he
But
did.
he did once.
I'm not surprised.
I think he's still well.
Yeah,
Well, I changed my
Terry
shirt
okays
soon.
it, so.
I just did.
yeah. Rewind, dude. Ready? Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Eric Scholler. That's Ian Andrews, and we're doing another Wednesday Battle Round blind tasting. It is live for everybody watching on the live stream.
You know what?
No.
You didn't update your color card, so we don't know who's produced.
There's a producer for this episode right here.
And while Gadara goes to find out.
I don't know who it is.
Wait, okay,
We'll figure it
I guess-
out. I'll put it in the post.
Yes, we're not gonna. It's a secret producer. We're
Right.
not gonna mention it.
Or I'll just leave it out one of them. Or Dangus. So we're going to be doing our our blind tasting of this time Havana Club, the winner
From our
against
last one.
against the last one from last Wednesday, which will be floating in a card above here at some point, promoted all over the place. We've got Plantation 3-star.
Jamaican.
I was hoping to get Alexander.
Alexander Gabriel.
Alexander, or is it just, it always has an R-E at the end, so it
Yeah,
confuses me.
Alexander.
Alexander was supposed to be able to contact me because his nephew
Yes.
is one of the fans of the show. He hasn't contacted me yet, but eventually I hope to have him on the show. And Catherine Morgan.
He seems like a fun guy.
Yeah, I know. Go drink with him.
Yeah.
And let's hit the button. Let's get started.
We got 9
Pick
minutes.
them up and look at
Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. 1, 2,
So-
3. We can't look at them because
Because
they're
there's a slight
tinted.
color difference. So
Right.
I'm
So
gonna go like this.
this you get the colors are all the same, which is the slight tint. That way, if you're doing a clear and some of them have less filtration, we won't know the
You want to taste
wrong one.
one of them.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take as big as a sip.
That's Captain White.
That's Plantation. Dude, that's so tasty. It's gotta be Plantation.
Why don't you put number 2 in your mouth and tell me if you think that's still Plantation?
Okay.
That's Plantation. Plantation's really good.
Dang, that's good too. They have similar flavor profiles though.
Plantation's better. They're both kind of sweet. So
So Plantation is a little bit more sugar.
I kind of like.
Middle one's a little bit better.
I like the
It's
Plantation.
got a little bit of a oaky. He's just
I'm
he's
assuming.
calling it. It's right there.
Yeah,
That's Plantation.
Captain Plantation, Havana Club. They're distinct flavors, I think.
Give me this.
And that's obviously Havana Club. So,
Weird. It tastes like tequila now.
because the oakiness and the slight smokiness and it's not as sweet as the other ones. It's got a
No,
little bit
it's
more of
not.
a funk flavor to it.
Yeah.
But I like Havana Club a lot. But I think Plantation.
I don't
wins
like it
out
as much
for
as-
me. My
Okay,
palate
so-
says Plantation is better than me.
I needed.
Well, let's clarify. Okay,
What?
so
no.
no, Okay.
I have not finished. I don't think. I am.
you haven't made up your mind yet.
I'm not made up my mind. Hold on.
Okay, well, catch up. It's a 10-minute show.
Okay, it's good. I like this. It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's still got caramel.
It is.
It's got a little bit of oaky notes. It's smooth. It doesn't have a lot of burnt factor. All the things I want in a rum.
Not a lot of oak, but
No,
definitely
but-
a lot of sweet.
More than the ones we've done in the past.
Hmm.
Being the last Wednesday.
It's almost like a syrupy sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Plantation
If you're wrong, because
has much more significant flavor notes. It
I
almost
like
has
this one better because it has more
has
flavor to it.
more of like a
Different flavors.
not molassesy, but like the earthiness, the vegetal kind of flavor to it. No, it's not strong, obviously, but the notes.
No,
are more
but
vegetal.
it could almost have like a little Martinique-like flavor. It has different combinations. That's a blend, right? So
Yes.
it should be more. I'm going with you on
Complex.
this because it should be more complex. It's
Yeah.
3 different islands, and these are only probably one. St. Croix, I think. If I remember, I'm not going to look.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I think the St. Croix. Well, that's Cuba. and that I believe is Puerto Rico.
There's no mistake.
Something, something, and something else.
All right, Jen, Captain Morgan White for number 1.
Yep.
Plantation for 2.
Yep.
Havana Club 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom! That's how it's done.
Distinct flavors. See, it's easy when you have 3
Yes.
bottles to pick from, I think so.
Yeah,
I like the
I don't
Plantation
know.
3-star. I think the nuanced flavors of the Plantation 3-star do it more than the mustiness of the Havana Club for me when it comes to a white rum. Although I like the Havana Club.
all of these are winners. But yes, this one's a little bit. It's not, and I understand. Like people, there's like 20 grams of sugar in a bottle of Plantation,
I don't care. It's
and
good.
there's not. Yeah, exactly. And there's not as much. I don't think in Captain Morgan White.
If I'm drinking alcohol, I'm not necessarily being health conscious while I'm doing it.
No, but people, it's not the calorie count as much for me. Probably,
As the additive thing.
does it impact? I know people want to have their nice clear spirits, which is why I can't put Mizan in here yet because they're also aged with they're not filtered clear. So I get that, but I still like it better, and it's not because of just the sweetness. This one has sweetness too. It's because it has different flavors from probably different islands: Jamaica, Trinidad, and Barbados. So I said Puerto Rico, not on here.
You were wrong.
You're wrong. That's
So
okay.
not only was I wrong about the
I'll
which
forgive
one
you.
was which, but
Maybe that's Andy Gabriel won't.
no,
We'll see.
he's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Barbados. So Barbados would be like Eclipse,
Mount Gay.
Mount Gay. Jamaica would be Appleton,
Appleton, yeah.
and Trinidad would be Angostura.
Yes.
1919, something like that, and those blends. So if you think of those 3 different things kind of coming together, you get those unique flavors in there. Now, here's the big issue. From a bias standpoint, can you do that across forever? Like, will you be able to pick that out as the forever rum?
No matter what I'm drinking, I don't know. That's why I'd like to not see what's getting poured in there. If I knew, like,
True.
if you poured me 5 things and said Havana Club's in there, I think I could pick it out.
So you
If
don't
you
want
poured
to
me
know
5
at
things
all.
and said Plantation 3-stars in
Fair.
there, I think I could probably pick it out.
Good. Question of the day. What else? That's not a question.
Somebody wanted a wet willy, so
Dude! We'll get a Cobra High Five. Cobra High Fives work with donations. What is...
wet willies are free.
What? No, they're not. What is the thing that we could do to give less bias? Knowing I'm going to get glasses that are black. Would you rather us do complete... I mean, you guys would know. We'd publish it, you would know. But when we're doing the tasting,
Right.
you would know. I have to put it in the title because I need to be able to build the interest. If I just say 3 blind
Well,
things...
I think previously
Leave
when we've
bonbons.
done a shit ton of them, like when we did like 17
Yeah,
vodkas,
then you have no
13 orange liqueurs, it's hard to tell other than color differences
Right.
because you're tasting so many, it's hard to keep them all straight in your head.
But
But
the
if we're only
downfall of
doing
that-
3, yeah, we get drunk. And we
That's
start,
it. No, but you start... But the ones at the end
Yeah.
are going to either get better or
Anytime you're
less.
judging things, the more you have, the more
You burn out.
Harder.
burned out you get. Yeah.
I think you can still do it, but it's much more challenging on everything, taxing your liver.
I like the 3 or 4 piece myself. I think that's good because you get the flavor profiles and you can understand.
And the reason I did 3 was so you couldn't have any type of tie or that type of situation.
that makes sense.
But it may not because you're still trying to pick the winner.
Right.
So what do you think? Is 3 enough? The length good? Tell me some stuff. Give me some input. That's it. So number 1, we're going with Plantation 3-star as the one that moves on.
Yep.
And at the same time, if you can get your hands on either of these, I would say these are Common Man cocktails. People ask these questions.
Yeah.
These are Common Man cocktails recommended.
Yeah, I think
This is Common Man cocktails selected. It's the gold star. Next time we do a silver, it has to win this. The silver one.
I'll quit around white rum. Yeah. Do we have any more white rums to root that against, or is that the pinnacle of competition right now?
The problem is aged rums. You have Crucian, you have these, and you have the other ones. So
They're not white
I have
rums.
others, but they're not all. Some of them have that tint to them. So that's why I wanted to do the clearest ones I could find first. Then we'll get them.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. If you have any more comments, leave them below. And while you're typing, just move your cursor up, hit like, subscribe, which I assume you all do, but there could be some new people.
There's a share button down there somewhere too, I think.
Right. You definitely want to share with everybody. You can even link to the second you want them to see where I'm screaming, where I'm not, or I'm whatever. All below. That's it. We're done. We're teaching you how to drink.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Today's round 2. Wait, let me start over.
But now you know which ones are which. They're going to know ahead of time.
Today's round 2 of the White Rum blind tasting and ranking. Stay tuned to find out which one we like the best.
Can I lick them all?
You can lick all your bottles.
Why did that just reset the screen?
I don't know.
Boom!
Cannonball, Captain Morgan. Oh,
What?
Did you give the bottle to somebody? Did somebody take that bottle?
What are you talking about?
Cannonball. The Cannonball. That's like a blend. It's a low alcohol percentage. It's mixed with juices and stuff, so it's not really. Definitely
We
doesn't.
used Cannonball.
Oh no! Oh, it's gone. We drank
gone.
it.
We just
I
go.
wanted to get rid of it, so
Oh, okay. That was a
we
cool
did
bottle,
some
though.
shots of it.
So I was gonna look at the bottle and see if there was.
I don't know if I
It was cinnamon.
It's
But
like
it was lime too.
Yeah,
There's like
yes.
citrus stuff in there.
citrus cinnamon. I don't think they just went with pure cinnamon.
Yeah, no.
I have my you know what? I think I'm gonna give you a prediction right now. I don't know if that's limited edition or whatever, but my guess is they were going for like a Fireball trendiness,
Right.
and it failed because everywhere you go, it's for sale. Like it's on the sale rack.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it was a limited thing. So
Didn't succeed.
my prediction is within the next 3 years, people will have the bottle for posterity, but they're not gonna have it for anything else. What does posterity mean? Memory?
For prestige, for
I guess it wouldn't be prestige because she really cares.
Posterity? Doesn't that mean like
for legacy, for
yeah, but it's like
Something like that.
well, not wealth, but wealth. Like not.
Well,
no, it's prosperity.
Isn't that what he said?
No, I said posterity.
Oh.
Well, we shave off 3 seconds because I couldn't figure out how to stop that. What are we doing? Oh, cocktails, right?
Yeah, those are cocktails.
We don't have to do any blind or any tastings for a couple weeks because they're already in there.
plenty.
I have one with
Alright.
Dan. I have Knob Creek we did last week.
Yep.
I've got
Canadian Club.
Canadian Club, which I did by myself. Then I have one with Dan with this blue stuff. I think I have to look at this, the Blutanium, to see if it came out good. I don't remember what.
You want to sip on any of those, Jen?
No, I tried them.
Do you agree with our rankings?
I think I do.
You think?
Yeah.
Are you the
think
little gem that could?
plantation is,
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I think the plantation is the.
Elliot McCraner. So, Jack Daniels. Oh, I just bought Jack Daniels just for this. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Is this a Southern something? No, this was a Southern something. Tennessee Twilight.
Mount Gay Silver.
There it is.
I have not had the Mount Gay Silver.
I guess we don't need that anymore.
Sorry.
What?
I'm busy sucking on that. I'm not paying attention. Simple lemon juice.
Simple syrup.
Be simple kind of syrup.
Dude, seriously.
Let's
You
see
need
what-
a
Is this
focus
the only
point?
one? I will, yeah.
Is this the only one?
That you played with? Did you play with the settings on that one?
I thought I set it back. Oh, I just
You
changed
did
it
not
again.
send that back.
I set it back and then I took a photo for honey
I'm
mix.
guessing Angostura bitters is the
You might
dash
want to
bitters.
check the other one. It should be fine.
Unless otherwise specified.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
Tuesday,
come on.
so this is a
Why
simple
is it
cocktail.
Club soda
Got it. I was chilling up a glass of
and simple,
club.
which is
Simple syrup.
looking right at it, aren't I?
No, I don't really know. I know we have some because Jennifer's always got it ready. But I should have made cocktails out.
Why you don't make cocktails?
Oh, I'm lazy.
Shake and serve. I'm guessing we're topping with club soda then.
Shake and serve with nice little glass. Nice. Ice in a nice. We have ice?
Not yet,
Okay.
but we will.
Ice in a nice
What is
little
this
glass.
doing?
Something classic. So we're at 2,
Coop.
3.5, 4, 5. We're at 5
That's
ounces.
not a coup.
Why?
That's a low bomb. Oh no, let's do it in this big coupe. I got a coupe for you. You still need this here?
No.
Where's the
Coupe?
the cheater tin?
Oh, hey. Right there. Nope. No, that too. Both the top ones are.
Oh.
They're cheating. Get it? Dude, you know, we're a pretty badass bar when it's got like
Marks on it. Badass bar. Just need some customers.
Why has this got like a butter on
You
it?
moved it, didn't you?
I probably did. We're gonna have to pre-squeeze these 2 ounces. Where can we put them? Did you already? I had it before. What happened to the? What's this?
That? Yeah, I put that off because it was in the middle of the shop.
You want to pre-squeeze the 2 ounces of citrus in there?
Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll have that.
Should be good.
That was interesting. This doesn't. I don't know if we're going to need clear ice this week, but we won't
Wait.
for this one.
8? Why is that?
See the new Mark IV camera?
Mark IV.
There's like a Mark III that came out a couple of years
There's an
ago.
80D. Is that the same?
No, it's not the same. But no, it is 8 either.
She knows it's not the same, but she also has not seen it.
I can't remember.
Well, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Can it?
Yeah.
DSLR.
I'm just trying to-
I think it's it's a 4K. I think.
Oh, is it? Nice.
I'm confused because
It's like
Ian,
$3,500.
Yeah, the marks are always really high.
that's why I was confused. Because
They're
you are
always
not the
good.
type of guy that usually says, "Have you seen this lately?" Because where would you see a Mark IV?
The Verge.
All right. Well, you squeeze that. I am going to do whatever it was. Oh God.
Not that way.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
Dash better shake
Maybe I'll cut it first.
nice glass. There was something I wanted to.
And then put it in a squeezer.
We gotta figure out a way to utilize that camera
So
Patriots
cut it,
are on tonight.
then put it in a squeezer
on Friday.
like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
No!
Oh.
Squeeze the one in the squeezer.
Yeah, 7:30. They're playing Carolina.
Yeah.
For real or just for fake?
Is Brady
It's
playing?
preseason. Yep. He's supposed to start. It's preseason.
He was supposed to start last week, though, too.
Yeah, but then he cut his thumb.
Yeah.
What?
Brady cut his thumb trying to use some scissors to get something out of his cleats last week.
Oh, I can see that. Dumbass.
So these lemons are.
Bad?
Huge.
Look at the rind on there. Look at all that.
They're
fifth.
really thick. It's half of it's a waste.
Yeah, well, I'm only getting a half ounce out of this lemon.
That whole big ass thing, and you get a half
1
ounce.
ounce. Sorry.
I got more. Is there none down here?
That was the only one I saw.
Alright, that makes sense. Because I took them all up because I saw one fruit fly and I was like, fuck you, fruit fly.
Fruit fly don't bother me.
You're confused.
Yeah, I'm used to bringing a bag and having
Oh.
a trash bag there for this stuff.
And now you don't know what to do with yourself.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, you don't have a bag? You need a bag?
No. Just for the door.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to lock it up. I got it. It's locked.
Good. I don't want anybody sneaking in and kill me at night.
You kidding me? They just take all this crap.
They don't need to kill you. They get all they need is right here.
Well, that's fine.
You want
That's
to
fine.
make a lemon? Oh shit, all a good lemon.
Yeah, I'll use this.
Yeah, make sure you get a slice off the one that's
Well,
not
you need a
shit.
wedge or a slice?
It just says lemon slice. Nothing like a can of wine to hit the spot after a long day. What the hell's a can of wine?
It's like a box of wine, only a little more hipster.
It's like a can of beer.
So,
Oh,
which
is
Mount
it?
Gay are you talking about?
Oh, look at it. Just go ahead and finish that bottle off, Jen. Off camera, of course.
I figured, we got a whole other one.
These are the two I have.
Solid logic.
They're both different, but they both say
I
1703.
love these rooms.
This one's black barrel. You can tell it's blacker.
Gotta make sure that if Paul 70 comes up, he comes bearing gifts then.
Yeah.
Do like a, it'd be cool to get a sponsorship with him. And
Yeah.
do like a,
He's probably not the guy that's going to do that.
he's probably not.
No, he's just the brand ambassador.
I was thinking that, I'm like, I
have,
could get a bottle of amaretto for free, but I don't have it. I can't get a bottle of amaretto for free today.
right.
And that bottle of amaretto is $25. Now, I went through my gift card and like one
It's a big bottle, though.
The Jack Daniels is $25. I don't remember it being that
Really?
much.
I don't remember it being that much either.
When did Jack Daniels decide it's ultra premium?
I don't know.
It's not bottom
Yeah,
shelf
I'm
anymore.
gonna leave this like this.
Yeah.
Alright.
In or out of the way. Wait, what else do we do? We got everything?
Yeah.
So you're not squeezing this on camera?
No. That way it's all done.
No, I'll squeeze it.
You don't have. I thought we needed.
I'll pour
2
this
ounces.
into the juicer and then I'll squeeze it back into it.
What? I thought you needed
It's
2
okay.
ounces of lemon juice.
Just like it, okay.
I thought you needed 2 ounces of lemon juice.
Oh, is that
markers at the top.
You have an ounce
You
and a
have an
half.
ounce and a half. Yep, you're right.
See, I was gonna squeeze some on camera, but fine. I guess I won't.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what he was doing.
That sound good?
Well, you could still pour. Somebody said you need to show the product being built with one of your cameras, and I'm like, well, I can't because everybody on this side either buries the camera in shit or they
Pour in the air.
pour in the air. So, and other than that, it's just
And I
pouring.
do both.
But at the same time, it's just pouring. So I
No,
guess
you've gotten better. And then Dan came on, and
Oh.
he poured in the air. I'm like, oh, we just trained Ian not to do that.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but
I'll fill up the ice afterwards.
fill up, you guys.
Fill up the ice. We're topping with that club soda, right? Yeah, top of club soda.
Alright, so we're ready to go.
Yeah. Yes.
Now that we have 2 ounces of lemon juice.
Yep.
2 full ounces.
Shake and see, it's basic cocktails.
Shake and strain,
I gotta
nice little
mention
glass.
that. I gotta mention
Cool.
it. And this is now we're back on
Oh.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
What?
Which
I
means
hit
it's
start,
awesome.
and
Right.
it's a picture. So it's
No.
like, huh?
Yes. Monday's tasting.
Oh, what?
Confused.
So, yeah, you had promote awesome drinks, I was saying.
Right. What are you doing over there?
I'm just getting rid of all those seeds.
We need that for the drink. You're just doing that now.
You may need some. Are you ready to go, or
Yeah, I think
you
so.
sure?
All the cameras are on.
You got everything?
Yeah, I'm about to hit the. Dude, I haven't hit the stupid button at all. I'm proud.
Good job.
All right, it's going. Yes, yes. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Somer. That is my secondary host. Not to be confused with somebody that's secondary, but a second first host, Ian Andrews.
I'm kind of secondary. Today we're making the Tennessee Twilight, a recipe submitted by Lane, a 2+ year viewer.
Yep.
And produced today by Elliot McCreener. I don't know how to pronounce that. The recipe is 2 ounces of Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey, ½ ounce of simple syrup,
No.
2 ounces of 1½ ounces of simple syrup. Sorry, 2 ounces of lemon juice, a dash of Angostura bitters. We're gonna shake it, strain it into this oversized coupe glass. We're gonna top it with a bit of club soda,
Yep.
and I'll do that.
The topping is always fun because there is no measure. So if you're creating a recipe like Lane, try to, after you're done topping it, make it a couple times, measure the topping as you're doing it to see what it comes out to, and then just put that in there. That's what I do. Like, I know what topping is for a glass I want to use. But then once I've done that, when I top it, before I do, I put it in to like a 1 ounce jigger, and I keep doing it until it gets to where I want it to be.
Right.
And I keep count of how many times I've done that, and that becomes a number. That way, if I decide to put it in a different glass, because I bet you Lane didn't put it in an oversized coupe, then everything will work out hunky-dory awesomeness. This is not still College Week, Solomon, but one of the things that people have requested was the ability to have shows that kind of tackle different types of audiences. So my theory is, since we're going to do in our new schedule a Tuesday and a Thursday, and sometimes a Wednesday if needed, cocktail, I think that having a Tuesday one that's simpler to build, and a Wednesday and a Thursday one that's more complicated, it fits both types of audiences. And when I say simpler, I don't mean you don't muddle stuff. I mean the ingredients are easier to get.
Right.
That's the theory. Sugar, water, grocery store bitters. These are Angostura bitters. You can use whatever bitters you can get your little hands on. And if you can't find this product from Lynchburg called Jack Daniels Old No. 7, then use your favorite bourbon. You don't have to use Jack Daniels. Lane's favorite product was Jack Daniels. We had to come up with a name because it turns out Tales of Cocktail invented the cocktail by his original name, the Southern Gentleman, as did Liquor.com or some other big bar. So we came up with a better name so it wasn't confusing, that we weren't making the drink that was nothing like this.
I'm gonna leave it there at top.
Oh yes! Because there's still actually a lot of surface area there you can top with. Jennifer, you gonna take a photo for this one? It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. It kind of looks like a whiskey sour. It has
That's all the characteristics
of a whiskey sour
with some effervescence.
with the water, which really doesn't make it a whiskey sour. Excuse me, a whiskey sour makes it something different. Bitters, I would like them in a whiskey sour, but they're not present in a whiskey sour.
Not by definition. Doesn't mean you can't throw them in.
Yeah,
We've had whiskey sours with chocolate bitters. We've had
done
whiskey
those.
sours
It's
with
good.
cherry bitters. We've had whiskey sours with all sorts of bitters.
And
They're
I
great.
don't think I've ever found one I didn't like.
I think it was a Boston sour.
I don't think there's a whiskey sour that I haven't liked.
I'll make you one.
That he doesn't like.
Oh, I forgot this. There's a garnish.
Well, your picture doesn't have a card.
The picture doesn't have a
Would
garnish.
you like another picture?
Nope.
Okay.
You want me to take
Executive ruling.
one? You want me to take one? I'll take one.
It says lemon if you'd like. We don't have to. Questions of the day.
Ooh, that's refreshing.
It's very good.
It's a very refreshing whiskey sour.
What do you think
I'm refreshed.
Are you refreshed? Are you guys cool with the fact that I put the recipe at the beginning with a high-resolution graphic now, and I also posted this on Facebook, versus putting them at the end? Because YouTube's changing how they're doing the end card stuff. So eventually, once I get the code on my channel, I'll be able to say, hey, I recommend you. I'm going to make a little screen. This is I recommend you check out our ebook. Nice. Go to Patreon and check out this video up here. And the video could be dynamic based on their preferences on how they view. So I'm going to have it like automatic. So the next video that they'll see will be whatever YouTube thinks that they want to see.
Cool.
And until that, I figure I move the recipe because I'm going to have to do it eventually.
That's a tasty drink.
You know what? I have a better respect for Jack Daniels now than I did, say, it's a long time.
5 minutes ago?
No,
Oh, 15 years? Okay.
Well, I used to have a really hard time with Jack Daniels in general because I had a bad experience with Seagram 7. I couldn't touch anything in the whiskey category for a long
Sure,
time.
I did that with Jim Beam.
Right. Yeah, it's same thing.
Yeah.
But I came back around, starting from Scotch and coming back into bourbon, and then coming down to Jack Daniels because even a drop of it used to make me nauseous.
It's a funny path you take with your alcohol appreciation.
Sometimes you gotta
it's kind of like a college career. You never know what you're going to end up.
But
you know what you want to go in as. You don't know what you're going to come out as.
You end up coming out as like, you went in as a programmer, come out as a bisexual doctor, and you're like, what the heck did happen?
I went in as a mechanical drafting design major, swapped over to occupational health and safety, and exited with a computer science degree.
There. I went in as a computer programmer and came out as a computer programmer.
You, my friend, are a rarity.
I know! But the Jack Daniels product is, as Solomon said, we're on college week because we use JD. It's a, I'm not going to say bottom shelf because that's not true.
Nope.
It's a It's a well whiskey, usually meaning it's going to be the one that they pour out first if you don't ask for anything else. But I've grown an appreciation for the middle tier. It's the same price really as a Maker's Mark at this point.
Yep.
And I like the fact that I can catch
put
stuff.
the cap back on that.
Well, that's the least of it. Almost fell on the ground, bounced. In glass, don't bounce so well.
No.
It's got some nice oaky flavors.
It does.
It's not as sour. No, that's not true.
What
is different?
The bitters. It's got some good sour in there. The sour-sweet balance is good.
But it's easier to drink than a whiskey sour?
It's probably a little more sour and sweet than it is strong. So your standard balance of 2 strong, 1 sour, 1 sweet. Yep. It's not here because you got 2 strong, 2 sour, 1.5 sweet.
It is a little bit sour.
But
the water changes
The water changes it up.
It makes it...
weakens it.
It lightens it up.
It's almost a really weak cocktail because of the water.
But
because of the extra sugar and the extra
But the aggressiveness of the whiskey's oak properties play. There's no way you would miss that for a whiskey as a non-whiskey cocktail. It's like a Tom Collins with whiskey. It's
really muted though. That's the thing. Because of the water, a
little dry. But
you don't
get whiskey. You get oak.
Yeah, the whiskey flavor is very muted in this.
Yeah, it's like tasty. Oaky vanilla flavors. It's a great if you think a whiskey sour is a little aggressive.
That's a great poolside whiskey cocktail.
Yeah, you lighten it up. You make it easier to drink. You can drink more of them. You can appreciate them. The sourness makes me want to keep going back. Which
sour does that.
I like sour. Oh, here's our Cobra High Fives coming up right there. Oh, there you go. So you have your question of the day. Thanks, David, for the tip. Our tips now, you'll be able to tip to us in the middle of any episode you want because that got fixed. You should like, you should share, and you should subscribe to the show. You should also go to awesomendrinks.com where you can get martini. Coupe glasses like this. It's class coupe.
And you can get your simple syrups, your bitters.
You can get your simple syrups.
You can?
You can. Both these.
Yeah.
And that.
And these.
Look at you can get everything there but the
everything
whiskey.
but the Jack.
And you can get a lemon squeeze.
Yeah.
And I'd also love to comment about how you think the show's format length is going and if you're still interested, entertained, and having a good time.
Are you not entertained?
Be entertained! We're done! We're teaching you how to drink. Yeah. What are you yelling?
And switch tabs fast.
Yes.
Today we're making the Tennessee Twilight, a riff on a whiskey sour that's poolside refreshing.
Whiskey Collinsy.
Yeah. Whiskey Collins.
Whiskey Collins. That already exists as a thing.
No doubt.
Because when I was looking for names to help them out, like, that already exists. Do you still have to go to the gaming channel in order to donate on the show? Because I was hoping YouTube would fix that. They're also supposed to fix the stats a little bit at the end of this, so I'm curious to see if you guys' comments are going to show up in the video. Because that's what they kind of led me to believe.
Oh, the club soda makes it
Oh, that would be
springy.
cool.
Springy. Yeah, like the old ones when you used to schedule them, like when we used to be at the table and I'd schedule them ahead of time. All the comments and everything would show up in the...
See, that's awesome, because then you don't have to pay attention. You can go back and answer them later.
And yeah, then they stopped that because what happens when they did this new live beta? Once the video's done, it kind of renders out and then it plops itself into the
You know what would be awesome?
subscription
If the
feed.
comments showed up as you're watching the video,
Where they should
where
be.
they should be, so that you can reference the comment
Yeah.
in terms of what's happening on the
It'd be a
video.
lot of work.
Not for
Yeah,
us.
not for us.
No.
But,
No,
but,
but
but then you don't have to watch the whole video. You scroll to the end and all the comments pop up.
Yeah, if
That
it's
would be awesome.
the only way that will happen is if you see it show up in the YouTube gaming set. Good job. If
No donate button on the YouTube link.
damn it, they need to fix that.
Dag nabbit!
Yak Master 2000. No thanks, Barry. No Yak Masters for me.
That's a pretty good drink.
Maybe a little less on the water.
Yeah.
I might have put too much soda water in there. I don't know. What do you think?
I thought it was
Pretty
fine.
good.
You know why? Because there's a lot of lemon in there.
Springy.
Yeah.
Look,
Which
can't be
one?
that bad.
Can't be that bad, yeah.
We just that's all. That's a
Jay, do
big
you want to
ass
finish
drink.
that so I don't have to dump it? I thought
If I
you
have to.
might. Hi.
Look at this history of this. Good thing for mom. Ugh.
Oh.
A lot of history.
Kind of like lemonade with oak.
Stir. A 30-second stir. I can do a stir.
Can you? Are you sure?
Yeah, gaming YouTube does look better.
Try.
I talked to my YouTube rep and they said that anything that shows up in the gaming, if it's successful, they're gonna move into the real one. Just really waiting for like that. I'm like, dude, the donate button, it works. Put it in there. It's like, I know, we're working on it. I'm like, just do it.
Stop working.
You're like, you're killing me.
Dude. Stop working. Start doing.
Just do
You're
it.
making people have to learn.
Like Nike. Just do it.
Yeah. I don't like to have to explain how shit should work. Why do I have two? Whoa, fuck. Do you think there's any advantage to using Whisper Dry over Extra Dry? I mean,
Well, it depends on how much dryness you want. Whisper dry. You got one? Use whisper dry.
really?
I don't know.
It just says dry vermouth.
What kind of glass is it for here?
This is a big vermouth drink. I can use
2, 3. It's 3 ouncer.
I'm just wondering if there's any advantage to. I don't really want to build it twice, but building
Is
it.
this a Cooper? A Mini Cooper?
I don't know. What's the size?
3 and 3 1/4.
3 and a quarter. Yeah, you can fit. You're gonna stir it so you don't have to put it all in there.
Well, there's gonna be a little milk too. What do you want to
Yeah,
use for an
no.
absinthe? You got a preference?
This next weekend is Labor Day.
Yes. Days with Labor Day. Next Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend.
That's great. That's a correct.
Absinthe.
Yeah. Quarter ounce. I just changed his recipe a little bit because he had half the proportions. I just made it a full drink.
Benedictine.
We need clear ice for this, right?
You know that bottle is the special bottle.
Benedictine?
Yes.
Oh shit! Breathe on it.
No, it's the one that it just doesn't.
Spins.
Yeah, it just doesn't grip.
Breathe on it.
Breathing isn't gonna make it do anything.
Spinning works.
There you go. I didn't think you wanted to show that tiny bit of amaretto left, so I just finished it for you.
Well, that's good because I was worried about that.
I know.
Where's the
Bet you back.
good spoon?
Who?
Oh, do you still the
This week I have to make
Drink?
Patreon drink. Yep.
Oh yeah, I should mention that in this episode. I'll do it right after he reads the recipe. Oh, but there's history in this one.
Or two.
I'll see if I can get it in anywhere.
Wait, so driver mode, Benedictine absinthe. Okay, orange twist.
This is the complicated version of the drink. Well, it's complicated because I figured
There's
Benedictine's.
absinthe and there's Benedictine.
They sell this at the liquor store. They also have both, the BB and this one, but I don't want the BB
No, you don't want the Benedictine in.
because it's
Brandy.
not Benedictine.
It's not
anymore.
Benedictine.
Yeah.
Should I pre-twist?
Is that all that other stuff over there in the way, or?
No, I can see a little bit of the
You know what I'm gonna do?
squeeze, but it's not.
I want to make a video on just making different garnishes,
I think that's a good idea.
and then we can just reference them. We
Yeah,
can go, how
that's
do you
fine.
make the twist?
Alright, you're good?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Almost.
By the time you've got all the cameras going. Oh, your back don't hurt now?
My legs.
Your legs?
No, they're not that sore. They're tired.
What do we got here?
I'm gonna make a twist out of that. Is that alright?
Because it was too hot
We
to
don't
play
have a-
volleyball today. If I really wouldn't play volleyball, I probably would be sore.
You didn't play volleyball today?
No,
We decided we were going to put it in this glass, right?
it was too hot and sticky, and I didn't want to be up there.
The other thing I was thinking is if for some reason we did go over, I'll just cut it down to where it needs to be. Like the video?
Yeah.
If we're like a minute over, there's gaps of space you can cut. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll use that. I got a ton of samples, so we might as well use
Yeah,
samples.
quarter ounce.
I have a whole top. Those three over there. I wanted. That's why I left them out,
Oh, okay.
so that when we something calls for absinthe. No, here. No, not these.
Oh, yeah,
Those
yeah.
are all absinthe bottles.
Yep.
We can use them when we
I
need
don't know about that.
them.
I like Benedictine.
We'll find out.
but
Do we have a quarter ounce measure?
Yeah, right here.
Really?
Is that the good spoon?
Yep.
Feasting.
I know.
Dang, nabbit.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Sommer. That's Ian Andrews.
Huh. And this is going to be the chrysanthemum.
Yes! You can spell it. Say it. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
spelled it.
hard.
I said it. It's great. This was submitted by Philip Parker, and today's episode is produced by Kvedon Freki.
Wow! You've been sitting there thinking that in your head?
No, I just kind of wung it. Is that correct?
I would wong it that way too.
All right. The recipe is 2 ounces of dry vermouth. We got the Via Whisper Dry. A full ounce of Benedictine, one of my favorite herbal spirits.
Yep.
A quarter ounce of absinthe,
Weird.
which we're using absinthe.
Yep.
Root from Rouvert.
I was hoping you were going to say it.
No.
Yeah, this is from theabsinthe.com, I believe.
We're just going to combine them in the mixing glass. 30-second stir. Pour it into the chilled coupe glass, and we're going to garnish with an orange twist.
Yeah, I would tell you where I got this. I'll see if I can write it below in the comments. This is one of our samples we did in one of the past reviews. I've got all these half samples of absinthe. I'm like, dude, we're always using the same 3 absinthe. We can totally make this better.
Yeah.
We make it better!
This clear ice is going to be good in this one.
That's why I brought it out, dude.
I thought so.
There's a little bit of a not so clearness to it, but whatever. There is a little history to this. I found this after Philip submitted the drink. The drink was once credited as being part of Harry Craddock's 1930 Savoy cocktail book, which I've talked about if you've
The Savoy.
watched our book on
Classic cocktail
cocktail recipe books you should probably own. But it's actually published in Hugo Einstein's 1916 recipe for mixed drinks, which is a deep, dark, long time ago.
I have something to bring. I have a whole bunch of atomizers to bring over for you for stuff like this. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby sent that thing too.
Oh, I'll go get
It's
it.
upstairs.
I love when Bobby sends that thing.
Well, Einstein. Well, the author Hugo doesn't give you any history to it, and the Savoy does mention chrysanthemum was well known and very popular in American bars. The SS Europa, the American bar SS Europa.
It's a German cruise ship, right?
The SS Europa was a German. You can read pretty quick. Oh, you didn't. You actually knew this. It's from a 1920s German cruise ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thought so.
There you go. It took its maiden voyage. New York, March 1930. You can find the history for that on SeriousEats.com. If you look for the chrysanthemum on Serious Eats, I just did a quick Goog. So I didn't do background checks and all that stuff because I'm not a police officer. This drink falls into the category, because it's on a Thursday, it's more complicated. It requires an additional beverage that you might not have.
Benedictine you might not have, even though it's delicious. I recommend it if you haven't tried
And
it.
absinthe, I guess.
And absinthe.
Yeah. Both of those kind of fall in the heavy. So this is more of the advanced cocktail, if that's what it takes. For those that haven't figured it yet, there's no more VSOP episodes. It's just a condensed version that I still forget to hit my cock on, so I can remember to time things. But this will be quick, because we're almost already halfway done it anyway. The other thing I should mention is something I probably forgot. It was something to do with Patreon, but we'll get back to that. Oh, that's pretty green.
That's a delicious
We have a what do you call those? Garnish. Twist for that one.
And you can just use your bar spoon. You cut a little thing and you just kind of twist it around the bar spoon.
Oh, that was nice. But if you would have twisted it into the drink, you just missed some awesome essences that shot out.
Well, you know what?
You have more?
I got a backup.
Oh, nice. If you could twist it while you're doing that, you get the spirit spurts itself into your drink, or the spirit, the zest, which looks pretty rad. Nice. Take a shot of that.
I like it. I'll take a
Get a
shot.
photo.
Jen can take a photo and I'll take a shot. How's that?
You can, yeah. I wouldn't shoot it.
No, I'll take a shot.
You might want to sip it.
It smelled pretty good
because
as I was stirring. The absinthe and the Benedictine, I think they're probably going to go well together. We'll see. There was no look of disgust, so.
I've never had a drink that tasted like this before.
Chrysanthemum. I guess me think of a chrysanthemum.
Is that the thing you put in your thing on a wedding?
That's a
Garnish.
boutonniere.
Boutonniere!
No, chrysanthemum is a flower. It's
I know, but so is a boutonniere.
The boutonniere is a...
It's a bunch of flowers.
Yeah, but no chrysanthemums in there.
Okay.
That's actually not
Snow
bad.
peas? Snow... Wait, no, what's the little white things? Whispers? I don't remember what they call them.
Angel's breath?
Yeah.
Baby's breath?
You remember baby's breath. Whatever. Exactly.
I think this fits into the classic cocktail. Definitely
It does.
pre-prohibition era cocktail, right?
It's got the color.
It's got the color.
It's got the taste.
Some
It's-
strength, but it's got a really cool flavor balance, I think.
It's weird because it's got vermouth, which I'm not a massive fan of. Obviously, don't use like the $6 Noli Prat for this drink because you're not going to get the same flavor profile. I think.
No.
Push yourself up to something probably in the $10 to $15 range.
Yeah, you'll get your use out of it. And didn't you do a video on how long vermouth will last?
Yep.
Go check that video out.
If I remember.
If you're worried about your
It's up there.
vermouth going bad, I don't think you have to worry about it so much because you find a drink you like with
Just
vermouth,
drink a lot of these.
you drink a few of them. Then.
So there's a little black
Did you
licorice.
just open this?
A little bit.
Okay, so it's down to there after one of these drinks. So another one, another one, another one, another one. You probably got 6, 7, or 8 drinks in that one.
Invite friends over because you won't survive that.
Whatever. Says you.
That's It's weird that it's got so much vermouth. There's very few drinks that I've had that have so much vermouth, and it doesn't taste fortified to me.
No, it doesn't.
It's because of the sweetness of the Benedictine, I think, and then the distraction of the absinthe at the end.
Yeah.
So it's
That
it's
sweetness of the
covering
Benedictine
itself
really
up.
balances out the
Yeah,
drink well.
it's thicker. This drink is thicker. It doesn't. It's not thin. Oh, wait, I'm getting the.
Is that the opposite of thick?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
There is a little bit. If you laugh after, some of the vermouth does kind of present itself. You get a little bit of that vermouthy, fortified taste.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if laughing is really required. You might just have
I
to
think it's
breathe
more
out.
the absinthe, though. I think the absinthe is coming out when you breathe out.
Maybe it's because I haven't had it sit for a few minutes. It's almost got like a honey note to it.
Yeah, it does.
I could confuse this with like a little bit of a drambuie.
Yeah.
somebody
It definitely has a little bit of a honey note to it, which is weird because there's nothing in here that says honey.
No.
I mean, this is herbal.
It's definitely...
This is licorice,
Yeah.
and this is dry vermouth.
And a lot of herbal qualities in this, like the anise flavor comes out in a lot of products, chartreuse. So like maybe you could think that might be in there if it wasn't absinthe, but it does have a little
I
absinthe.
think the anisette flavor in here is very muted. It's
It's
there,
not aggressive,
but it's
it is
not
like-
aggressive.
Yeah, if you can't stand any of the flavor, it might bother you. But
That's the tricky thing about absinthe, getting it to work in a cocktail. I think in this cocktail it works really, really well. This is a great drink.
this is true. People
I feel
use
so much
absinthe-
better after college week last week. I was complaining. I think somebody noted that I was being kind of a drink snob, but those drinks were awful. This is really good.
But notice he didn't change his stance. He's
No,
just
no.
defining it more.
I've just been spoiled.
He's like, "Whoa, this is why."
I've been
Stop
enlightened,
it.
and this is why those drinks were awful, because this is not.
Right, and you don't have. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't. Our demographic is younger, and I think that college kids could drink this. It might other college kids might think you're weird.
Well, they'll grow up one of these days.
Yeah, you just grow up
If they're
sooner.
lucky.
But it's not. It's the thing is, it's not like wildly inaccessible. You just need Benedictine, which you can usually find.
It's
If we have
not-
in our liquor store, it's not too bad.
The great thing about absinthe is you don't have to worry about using it if you're in college, especially. You can use it in this drink, and a lot of drinks don't call for a lot of absinthe unless
Right.
it's like the absinthe frap or something.
So we can.
But
do
you
this
know what?
forever.
If you're in college, people are going to come over and you're like, dude, you want to try some absinthe? And that bottle will be gone in no time.
You
And your
blow
friends will be
people's
sick.
minds
Yeah.
because they're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they're going to stop telling you that they were hallucinating.
Right.
And then you can tell them that no, they weren't, because absinthe doesn't have enough of a hallucination.
Tell them to suck on
sort
some
of thing.
sage, bitches.
Yeah.
So that, my friends, Thursday episode. Go to Facebook.com/CocktailTV. Visit us there. I post the pictures that you're seeing at the beginning of these episodes when Ian's reading off the instructions. They're all there for your reference. So you can go there, you can download it, you can print it, you can just look at it if you want to make it.
Corky said that a while ago. You should put the recipe up on a big card before.
Oh. I did.
Yeah.
See? I just
I'll
followed
tell
instructions.
I'll tell her you listened.
Yeah. That's
She'll
extra
feel,
points.
she'll feel good.
Sounds good. So thanks, Philip. Patreon.com/CMC for those. Like, share, subscribe right now. Download our free ebook right now. We're teaching you how to drink right now.
Yeah. Today we're making the chrysanthemum, a classic cocktail that's got a delicious balance, despite the fact that it has a very odd variety of ingredients. And it's a pinky out drink.
When in doubt,
Pinky out.
pinky out. Pinky out. Boom.
Pinkified. I'll let the drink follow you.
Hot down here.
It's just me.
What did I want to say?
Must be.
Oh, the Patreon drinks that
Oh,
Jennifer's.
weird. Kind of
Honey,
sweet. Yeah.
right?
I spilled some on. It's
When
sweet.
he said honey, it's like, that hit me. I'm like, yeah, honey.
honey.
Not honey.
Patreon recipes.
It's good, right?
Yeah, there's nothing in there that's real. I mean,
It should-
Benedictine's kind of sweet, but there's nothing like this sweet.
No, and
It's
that flavor
weird.
is not really in Benedictine.
No.
That's a drink that shouldn't be good, but it is.
It did scare me, to be honest. But I saw Benedictine and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put away my preconceived notions of
Very
this
strange.
bad.
If you could only do that with Campari, you'd be growing.
Oh, I'm growing.
He can tolerate it now.
Well, that's a step in the right direction.
7-Up. I need Sprite. We don't have 7-Up.
So you need smoke?
Sprite.
Smoke.
I'm hearing things.
Is there? Go
Have
ahead.
you ever seen Dogma?
Did you ever read the comments? You're reading the bottom.
I know this cocktail is inspired by that. Okay. Did you see the movie though?
Yeah, I actually have seen it. I saw. I think we read
Last
Right,
call.
since
What
it
do you
has
want?
carbonation.
I'll have a holy bartender. What? You don't know how to make a holy bartender? I know how to make a holy
I don't remember
bartender.
the quotes.
Get it? Jason Lee is great in that movie.
He's got full of holes.
I get it.
He shot the bartender.
I haven't seen that. We saw that probably around 2000, 2001. I think I rented it. How do you say this?
Netflix
I got it. Yes, from the Netflix when they came in CDs.
Yeah.
They still do, but nobody does that, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're in Texas or something.
What's wrong with
Someplace
Netflix?
where you guys
The
don't
kids
have
in engineering
internet.
club would drink this.
Kids and where?
I would have been in an engineering club.
Hey, dude.
Engineering.
I would be an engineer. I took an engineering class.
You
Not
were-
really.
you were-
Oh, we were horrible at it. We installed things backwards. We blew chips
We weren't
up.
horrible at it.
Yeah.
We just didn't
No.
pay attention.
Yeah.
The one task we left for you to wire in the basement when I left was to wire the GFCI, and you wired it backwards. That's why I kept blowing. Remember?
No, I know that.
Okay.
But that's not what we were doing. We
were
weren't doing
wiring
electrician.
chips.
We were wiring chips.
Soldering.
We wired an entire breadboard completely backwards because we had the schematic upside down.
I think I remember you guys taking that. Was that in the industrial building there?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
It was late at
an
night,
intense class. It was
Yeah.
like 4
It was
hours.
like 4
long.
hours starting at 5 right after dinner.
I had one of
Yeah.
those classes. It was like my machining class. I
Did
just
you
hit the
shut-
button.
Oh, that's
that
bad. I'm
once.
like, what the heck?
Oh, you got it. There you go.
Well, once it goes through, it resets the time back.
Stop it. Stir.
I'm gonna remember to use
Clown's cocktail glass.
Like, oh, what do we need?
Cocktail glass.
Okay, well, I got lots of those.
I think this one might be right up my alley.
3, 4,
Soco and Di Serrano?
5 ounces.
Yeah.
So you think
I
we
mean,
should
I'm
go-
not a huge
We'll just fill it. We
Soco
don't have
fan,
to,
but
we
I
don't have
love
to
these.
pour everything into it, but we can.
No, but should we? Yeah, but is this too big?
Cocktail glass?
5 ounces, it says.
Use a cocktail glass.
Like a real cocktail glass?
That's what it calls for. Right?
I did get confirmation I can no longer carry these. Like, they won't sell them to me, but I can get the ones that have the dots on them. They're more money, but I rank high for Dick and Nora. I have to sell them.
You can't
The
sell
legacy
those anymore?
lace
No,
ones
what
don't
they-
sell very well.
They're
so.
more expensive?
They are more expensive. Yeah, but it'll be the only option, so.
What, these don't sell very well?
They sell
No, the legacy.
The- no,
we have legacy
I can't
lace
physically
ones
sell,
or
like,
vintage
so,
lace or-
the company that, Steelite, who sells these to me, got an exclusive distribution license with Williams-Sonoma.
Oh.
So
Oh,
only
shit.
Williams-Sonoma is allowed to distribute them. So I called Williams-Sonoma and they went, "Are you a chef?" I'm like, no. are you a designer? I'm like, no, a retailer. He's like, oh, we can't sell the retailer. I'm like, so you basically sign an exclusive distribution agreement, and at the same time, you can no longer distribute. What the fuck? So I asked Steele at him, like, give me a break. What's the deal? Like, you just telling me I can't sell them? And they never really just said you can't sell them. Yeah. But they pretty much are saying, well, you can't buy them from us. If you can't buy them from them, then I don't know what to tell you. We do have these dotted ones. I'm like, fine. I'm like, send me a sample. Because they never do that. They're like, okay. They'll just do whatever I say because I'm pissed at them. And they know it because I buy a bunch of other shit. Like all these come from them. Well, not
Fuck.
these. That's why I bought this because this comes from a different company. So.
You ready to go?
Yeah. All my laser etching
Do
stuff.
we have any garnish? No garnish.
I guess I have to hit record.
Don't check my text. Now you hit record.
Good job. So this is Tuesday, because we're on week 2.
Back to awesomedrinks.com.
Yep.
So Tuesday's going to
Where's
be
my
Awesome
shoe?
Drinks and Roku.
I don't have any chill here, man. I'm chill what about Roku? Friday? Is that?
When you mentioned your Friday, Saturday stuff, we went on 3 days now.
Yeah, I'm never going to remember that.
It's alright, I'll try it.
Well, because Friday would be the one where I just make it up on the fly when I'm here. My More You Know video.
Yeah.
So let's just throw it in whenever. Alright. Oh yeah, the YouTube's... we don't need the Sunday one because I do it every time now. Alright. I just have to change all this shit.
Yeah, it's okay.
Here we go! Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer, and that's Ian Andrews.
This is a remarkably subdued.
Today
we're making the Holy Bartender.
Holy bartender, holy crap.
Submitted by Nestor and produced by our friend from New Orleans, David Warren.
Oh yeah!
The recipe is
Nestor.
2 ounces of Amaro di Serrano,
Yep.
1.5 ounces of SoCo, 1.5 ounces of 7-Up Sprite or some other lime soda. We're not going to shake it because of the carbonation, but we're going to stir it in the mixing glass before we pour it into our chilled cocktail.
Yes, and you'll notice it's a brand new bottle of Di Serrano that I just ran out and bought just specifically for this recipe. And I don't know how I didn't have any left, but I didn't. You should watch our interview that we had with Paul.
I have a feeling I know how you don't have any left.
Do you remember that interview with Paul?
I do, in the hallway.
Wasn't
In
me.
the hallway?
It was very cool.
Tales of the
I
Cocktail.
like Paul. He's a local guy from Boston.
We will have Paul
Rhode
on here. What?
Rhode Island, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
What?
Was he from Rhode Island?
I think so.
He said he'll come up at any time. So,
He's based in the Boston office.
So leave your comments if you would encourage us to bring in the brand ambassador for Di Serrano on the set for a week of all Di Serrano cocktails.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's always good to get guests in here.
Right.
Industry people.
Street people?
Industry people.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, you go over.
I'll find you some street people too.
You can also, if you'd like to donate on Patreon, I've updated all that crap. I've changed all the Patreon stuff so it doesn't look all ghetto and it has me sitting there with Milagro mats and everything from this old video that I know.
Yes.
And one of the things that I've now compiled a list of everybody who's donated $50 and up to the show. I've got a list. I've shared it with my recipe creator. So we're going to be building out all the Patreon recipes, and they'll either fall on a Thursday or a Tuesday, depending on how complicated they are. We got a lot of them so far. We probably have...
You shared it with your recipe creator.
Yep.
Is that Jen?
Yeah. So we probably have... do we have like almost 20 maybe?
There's a good amount.
There's a good amount in there. So be patient, but stay tuned. I've already emailed everybody that's qualified right now and a couple people that are getting close to qualification. And I want to go through some of the people who donate more first, like David from this episode, who donates the badass amount. So
He does.
he gets.
And he's a badass guy. We met him down at Libre in New Orleans.
Yes.
Very cool.
So, there's a lot to be said for being able to meet people.
Yeah.
Like
It's awesome.
real, like human, like even if it's only 10 minutes, you're like, oh, now I can kind of picture.
Makes me feel like a celebrity. People recognizing me. I'm like, I may be an F- lister,
But
that's
I'm
awesome.
a lister.
But I'm a lister.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
That's very cool.
It's weird for me because I see them as just anybody else you'd meet.
Well, there you go.
There's Bobby.
Taylor says he's here in spirit.
that's interesting.
He's meeting with the Heritage Distilling people at the moment.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice.
And Bobby just edited the Cardinal Spirits recipe book, so once the Cardinal Spirits people call that good, I'm going to be moving forward with that next free downloadable ebook. You can get a recipe. A recipe ebook's probably floating above the free ones.
This is a tolerable way to drink SoCo. I'm not necessarily a big SoCo fan.
No?
But with the sweetness of the Di Serrano,
I don't really understand Southern Comfort.
I don't either.
Like it's like a whiskey liqueur. I like whiskey, and I have no problem with it. But I know Don likes it because he has made cocktails with it, and that's his deal. And there's tons of people who like
it's
it.
a New Orleans spirit. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
New Orleans original Southern Comfort.
It's just, it's like people who they didn't want to make their own straight core whiskey and they wanted to get creative, which is cool.
Yeah.
I just don't know where I don't put in a lot of cocktails on purpose.
In 1874, New Orleans bartender N.W. Herron crafted a fusion of fruit and spices to create SoCo. It's an intriguing blend that still captures the essence of the city where it was born.
It's very big, so.
This is another thick cocktail, like the
It is.
like the
Syrupy.
chrysanthemum.
Syrupy
It's
because
syrupy.
of the Di Serono, yeah.
It's got,
More so than the chrysanthemum, though, I think.
yeah. It has. Is there any sours in here?
You added the Sprite, right?
It has a little bit of an alcohol like flavor to
Yeah.
it with the sweetness. It's like sweet and alcohol.
And there's that kind of artificially flavor.
almost
of
like a
the SoCo.
cherry, like a
Yeah, like a cherry, but it goes
They
well
do
with
have
the
the
Di
cherry.
Serono.
yeah, because it's kind of that also maybe it's that also
Yeah.
gives you that cherry flavor like a. I always think of the closest thing when I compare Di Serono has always been like a maraschino cherry, or actually I want to say maraschino, but not the liqueur because it's nothing like a maraschino cherry. It's thick, it's sweeter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got all sweet components, but yet it still has a dry finish to it somehow. And amaretto always makes everything awesome
I'm going to dislike this drink the more I drink it, though.
because it's just it gets on your nerves a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little too sweet and syrupy. I mean, the first couple sips are pretty good. It's an interesting flavor. It's different flavor. But I think the more I drink
tastes
it,
like
the
a
more I'm
candy.
going to be like, it's going to be sickeningly sweet.
It tastes like a candy that I've
Kind
had.
of like Not Your Father's Root Beer. It starts out really good.
I like that,
and
though.
then-
I'll drink a bunch of those.
Really?
I don't know
I
why.
I
but
can't
will.
even, like, towards the end
Did you
of the
just,
bottle.
are
I'm
you a
like,
white girl that just said you can't even?
Yes.
Okay, just
no, I can't even finish it.
Oh, okay.
You didn't let me finish.
She was
Well,
actually.
you said you can't even finish it, so
Yeah,
I
but
knew you were going to say that. That's why I stopped you.
There you go.
no, I
Time travel joke, sorry.
I agree with you. Speaking of time travel, this is a recipe that's based off of the 1999 movie Dogma. And when I say
The
time
Holy
travel,
Bartender.
I just mean it's an old movie.
It's a great movie. I
Some
like
time
it.
travel.
Kevin Smith movie.
It's like
Yeah.
Clerks or
Mallrats.
Mallrats.
Chasing Amy. Same movie.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Chasing Amy's a good movie. Mallrats is okay, but Chasing Amy. Clerks is a weird movie. Like,
But it was
I
pretty
watch
landmark
it
at the
as
same time.
appreciation.
Yeah.
Yes, I know people are like, no, let's watch some Clerks. It's like I have to be really fucking high to watch Clerks. Like it's
Like Warren came over.
no, like the first time it's different, but like
Yeah, the first time
it's kind of slow.
It's not a rewatcher though.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you're high, then everything happens at such a slow speed. It's probably really fast.
You never started your clock, but that's okay.
Fuck.
Because we're done anyway.
Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna learn how to use the timer.
Question of the day.
Question. Oh yeah. You got one?
Do you drink SoCo, and if so, what with? I've heard SoCo and Dr. Pepper is very popular.
OJ?
What else do you do SoCo with?
Yeah, name your SoCo recipes. And if it's really good and you think we're going to enjoy it, recipe at everydaydrinkers.com. Submit it there. You can always just go to everydaydrinkers.com, click on submit recipe, and you fill out the form, and then hit submit.
While you're on the
On the internet.
like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube
Cocktail.
video. And go to awesomedrinks.com to get yourself some
Martini.
martini or cocktail glasses, some mixing beakers and julep strainers and stirring spoons, all the stuff that you need to make your own cocktails at
Everything.
home.
You need. We're teaching you how to drink.
Okay. Do you know how to make a holy bartender?
No.
I know how to make a holy bartender. Stay tuned to find out.
That's a quote. Figure it out.
He doesn't know how to make a holy bartender. I know how to make a holy bartender.
I know how to start that goddamn clock. I'm going to do it.
And why do you have to get in front of the camera, Jen?
Thanks.
Where do you want to put the Di Serono?
Where was it before? I think it was down there.
It was down there, yeah.
Just slide it in this little hole right there.
Oh, that's not bad. You can taste the Di Serono in there.
Yeah, I know.
Taste a
but
couple
it's
more times and see if you
sweeter.
still like it, though. Because I had the same first reaction. I'm like, yeah, that's interesting.
Unsweetened black tea. Oh, that's the. Oh, see, the CMC Banger book has the Southern Comfort sweetened tea. It's sweet tea with Southern Comfort. And it's-
I could drink it. Oh, I could probably drink, one.
Yeah. Glad we're on the same page with that one.
Maybe.
Maybe. See? The more you drink, the less you
Yeah.
want, right? It starts out. You want any more, Derek?
I know. It is sweet. A little too sweet. Do we have any more lemons down here? Or do I have
Well,
to
there's
do
Di
it?
Serono
Yeah,
and
I got
Sprite and SoCo. It should be sweet.
Yeah, there's no sour. Okay, so we need Campari.
What? You chose a Campari drink? Oh, mezcal!
Mezcal and Campari. I don't even know what to do. Hold on. We gotta find out what mezcal should we use, Jennifer?
That's fine. You can use
Or
one.
what? We haven't.
Or you can use.
one that was
Yeah,
last
use one
time.
of those.
We haven't used this one.
That one's good.
Los Amantes.
I like that.
This is
But I like Booho too, and that other guy on, I don't know, Facebook or
Any chance
commented.
of getting some kimosabi from those people?
I gotta email him. I haven't got the video edited, so I haven't asked.
Oh yeah, I didn't think I'd seen it up yet. I
No.
wasn't sure though.
It's a long one, and I should have more time next week, given the change in schedule. There's so much editing that I've been doing.
You've done so many of the other videos from
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
So,
and that's.
something you have to say.
I needed to take a break.
They were one of our last ones too.
And it's probably going to be the better ones. I'm trying to figure out creatively how to cut it up.
Yeah, that was the more like talk show host kind of interview style,
Yeah.
couches with multiple guests kind of thing.
So I'm trying to figure out what to
And
do.
the father was really good. Like
yeah,
he
so I
was
gotta figure out how to,
talkative and
I wanna make sure I
stories
get all of
and
his knowledge
Yeah.
out the right way.
you know.
The father and the daughter both have like interesting
Dynamic.
background dynamic.
Yeah,
they,
but to me, she comes off more as like the business person, like
yeah, and he's the artistic.
yeah, and he's the
But
artistic.
they
and,
both have that. I've given interviews before.
yes, definitely.
I need 2 ounces of orange juice.
What do you want to use for chocolate bitters? These? Chocolatao? Or do you want to use the?
You squeeze me some oranges. I'm gonna pull all these and we'll figure this out. You want to taste any of them? I don't. How many? No, that's what.
SoCo is great for cleaning your toilet with.
2 ounces of orange juice.
Do I have 2 chocolate?
That might
bitters?
make the weeds grow, Travis. I don't know. If it would kill them, I think I would pour it on the weeds because there's a bunch of them in the back.
Hey now. I don't really know why I said that.
You're an all-star.
Get the show on.
Oh.
Get paid.
Scrappy's has one too, right?
Yeah, Scrappy's is chocolate.
I think Scrappy's gonna be the one we go with. Let me just check. I want something that really just makes me go.
I guess I'll just use the orange squeezer.
That would probably be easier.
Oh, I thought that you did.
No. He just likes to make his life difficult.
I don't know,
No,
dude.
really what he doesn't want to do is have to clean 2 things. I'm on to you.
You know me so well, Jim.
You mean rinse out 2 things?
Yeah, you don't clean.
You don't need to rinse it. I'm a bachelor, that's what
I
I
have
do.
to look when the first game is.
7:30. The Pats tonight?
No, the first real game.
It's February 11th.
November 11th.
Pass.
It's 11th to the 18th. It's the 11th, I think.
Jen's pouring it in the
Against the
windows.
Cardinals away.
Sunday afternoon, or
Night.
it's a Sunday night game?
8:30 game now.
When?
Damn, really? Our first game's an 8:30 game?
Yep.
Lame.
I wish I were making it up.
I wish you were too.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
No, you know what? I'm sorry, but Scrappy's has a superior chocolate.
Why are you sorry?
It's more expensive.
No. Well,
When I said Jaeger kills me, yeah, forget that. Campari kills me. Jaeger's just Jaeger.
as far as a cocktail order, I disagree.
You know what? I'm
Ian
going
loves Campari, Sullivan.
I'm gonna put these off.
Campari
inside
is
and we'll
tough.
mention them.
The Campari.
Especially if you are sensitive to bitter.
Yeah, but this
Like
used
I
to
am.
be so smoky.
We had the Campari ice cream cocktail that was really good, I thought. The Negroni di Americano, which are very similar, but both delicious in my mind.
Yeah, you really like Campari.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you have a problem.
And I like Chinar because I like Campari.
Gina!
That one's not as bad as Campari.
We need a glass of this?
Lemon juice.
Like, give me a napkin. You just wet the bar and it's all shiny.
I'm
Quick
not done.
bar.
I mean, you guys
The
are
napkins are right there.
You guys are cleaning up like I'm done.
No.
No, right here.
No, he's
Oh,
The wood.
Polish your wood, Derek.
done. Polished. No. I just... Really?
Really? I thought you would catch it.
I was watching...
Hello,
I didn't know you were
ninja
gonna
skills.
chuck things at me.
You're like a black belt that just looked at it and went, ugh.
Well, you know what black belts do when somebody throws a punch? They just look at them.
Yeah.
They don't get hit by them. I didn't get hit by it.
Benson Henderson just got his black belt, and then he got tapped out to an armbar in the UFC by,
Oh, really?
what's his name?
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Black belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu shouldn't be getting armbarred.
Alright.
I don't know anything about that.
Probably.
I don't think anybody should be getting armbarred if they're a black belt in anything. But
Well,
It happens,
I can
obviously.
armbar a black belt in Taekwondo because he doesn't know it's coming.
okay, well, Taekwondo's not real karate.
Oh.
All right, I can armbar Black Belt and Kempo if they don't know what's coming. Because they
Where
haven't
are
trained
you?
for
Is
it.
it dark out? Like, what do you mean they don't know what's coming?
No, because I mean, if you're not used to grappling, you're not used to the setups for arm bars. What do we need? We need.
Maybe we
You
need
need to
more
remove
grappling.
that rag.
We need more grappling then.
We need
Another
a.
good grapplers.
We need
What do you
a
need?
glass.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for earlier.
Box glass.
Are you looking for smoky? That's not. It's smoky, but that's not as much smoky as like Montelobos.
I'm looking for what you want at drink.
Alright. No,
because-
that's fine.
I'm good with anything.
It's not a bad one. It's just if you compare them, it's not as smoky as Montelobos.
Pour the Cointreau. Oh, there's Cointreau.
It's still smoky.
How did I miss that? Oh, because I didn't get any of the ingredients out.
I would do it. Cointreau down there.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah, the Kimosabi one was really good.
No, I know.
We need some of that.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that today when I was thinking I'm gonna edit.
Teaspoon,
I
bar
need to
spoon.
get some.
Teaspoon's like a bar spoon, right?
Teaspoon is a bar spoon. That one at least.
All
The
right.
father wanted to give us some, and the daughter said no. I'm like, what?
did? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. He had asked. I heard him ask, and she's like, no. Maybe they can't. Like maybe it's a tails thing. I don't know.
Oh, that could be. Well, they weren't exactly on tails
Yeah, they were.
grounds.
Yeah, they weren't, but I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. It is.
I just know that I heard the conversation and it was like, what?
Might be legal reasons. That's fair.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't buy legal reasons.
All right.
No, I don't
Are
like
you
her
ready to
anymore.
go? No, I don't like her anymore. Yeah, she's a prude. Just kidding. Give us your product.
Maybe she thought I was just joking. I was never gonna make a video. Haha. Maybe I won't.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
I got it! Oh! Here we go. Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. That, my friends, that's Ian Andrews, and we're making a drink that's going to make Ian and Jennifer smile and me weep. What's it called?
It's called the Sundowner,
Yeah.
submitted by Jan and produced by Dominic Langnesser.
New Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/CMC.
This drink has 1.5 ounces of mezcal,
Oh, yeah.
an ounce of Campari, which is what makes Jared cry, but me smile, 2 ounces of orange juice,
Fresh squeezed.
750, 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, a couple dashes of chocolate bitters, we're using Scrappy because it's got a good chocolate flavor, and then a teaspoon of Cointreau. So we're going to shake everything up except for the Cointreau, pour it over some ice into the rocks glass, and then we're going to pour the teaspoon on top of the drink, but not stir it.
No.
Not stir it.
Not stirred. Can I have my... Do you have that...
Do you want ice to be?
Yep. This. Ready? Oh, what are you doing?
I was going to do it.
Oh, you're not doing anything. So, you want to hit that? Oh, wow, that was really easy. Hold on. I want to... Where's the
Do what
ice
you're going to
tongs?
do, man.
The ice tongs. You move my... So! It's useless at this point. But this is more of a academic thing. But you should be using your ice tongs for this. So, wow, that's really big. Well... Oh, it's peeing everywhere! Oh, my God!
I guess I had that coming.
Yep.
I've had that coming for a while.
We had, I can't remember his username, but somebody had said, one of our viewers had said we should have either something that says don't do this at home when we're licking the spoon. We're doing it in jest, but
Yeah.
his fear is that because we're so awesome,
People are going to mimic us.
that amateur bartenders are going to think this is okay to do, which I hope isn't the way you
I hope
guys
it's
roll. I hope you guys
obvious.
think about this.
It should be obvious.
If you're serving yourself, do whatever the heck you
Not
want to do,
lick a
but
spoon.
don't lick a spoon at a bar. Don't hold the glass, the ice with your hands. It's just not good. But if you're probably not watching the video that we're gonna do that in. So that's why I was thinking if we did something nice.
I couldn't even see that ice. It's so clear in there.
That was flary. Oh, it's getting all flare.
Yeah, shake the Campari right out of there.
That's what he's hoping for.
As part of the,
Not gonna happen.
I did the taste test ahead of time. Is that we're gonna have any room for the drink in there? You think? Oh, it's gonna be fine.
Oh, I like the color though.
Dude. Ahead of time, I was
Not there yet.
going through trying to figure out
I
what
gotta
is
garnish
the
too, Jen.
Yep.
what is the chocolate bitter to use for this, and man, that's a mess. And I went through and I checked the fee, and I went through and I checked out my Chocolate Mole bitters from Bittermans. This is probably 20. I can't remember what we charged for these, but it's like $20, $22 maybe. These are like $8.95. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere around there. $19.99 for Scrappy's chocolate bitters. And when I was going through doing the tasting, I found that the Chocolate Mole, which is by far academically one of the more in-demand chocolate bitters that exist out there, lots of publications, lots of bartenders using them, lots of people buying them when they see them get published. It's got a little bit of chocolate nuance, a little bit of a mole flavor.
What's your favorite thing? Gift to the dad. Thank you.
And a lot. Oh, can you read that? A lot of just that like a real bitter flavor. These guys had a little bit of like an artificial chocolate at the same time, like the glycerin or something. I don't know what it is. It just had a weird flavor.
Yeah.
Those ones, you should just test these two because I found that the Scrappies had such a lovely chocolate nib, like
bitter
cocoa
chocolate.
nib. Both bitter chocolate, but yet at the same time, like rich.
Yeah, like dark chocolate.
Yeah,
Like something in your beer fridge.
Is it still there?
Yeah, that is like cinnamon and spicy a little
The
bit.
cinnamon, that's what it is.
Yeah.
These, I think, here's what happened is this is Aztec chocolate. Aztec, I think they're trying to match the chocolate moles. I know the Bitterman people weren't too happy about it. That these guys are basically trying to play that mole flavor, like the cinnamon chocolate herbalness, where these guys are like, screw you guys. Chocolate nibs all up in your grill.
It's gotta taste like chocolate.
Yeah. And I
Now that
think,
my palate has been raped by bitters.
Yes, I'll take it for a second. What's going on here? It's just like he's like chillaxing on the
Yeah, it's
on
a
the
chillin'
ice.
orange. It's a chillin' orange garnish.
Chill orange. You know, all that's the best part of Campari is that drinks come out vibrantly orange, sort of like they do with Aperol. Why is this in the middle?
That smokiness of that mezcal comes out pretty good.
See that bitterness?
Not as much as the smokiness. You know what I think?
No, what do you think?
I think our flavor
Tell me
palettes are going to emphasize the flavors that we don't like. You're getting the bitter, I'm getting the smoke.
You don't like smoke?
I'm okay with smoke, but it's not like a flavor
More
profile that I
sensitive.
love. Yeah. You're going to hurt yourself before you hurt me. Just saying.
You're hitting rock. It's raining.
Is that what it
Oh,
is?
it's not so rock anymore.
It's rock with a thin layer. of
But it's like
insulation.
Jello that doesn't break.
That's not like Jello.
Yeah, because when you stab Jello, it doesn't break; it just absorbs it. What are we doing?
I know.
Ah! Why the hell did you just do that?
You dripped on me, you smacked me, I needed to give you a high five.
And I fell for it.
You did.
So what does this taste like?
It reminds me of a smoky Americano a little bit,
That would be a good name for it, the Smoky Americano.
but there's like,
Sundown.
there's no juniper flavor in there.
I
It's
see the sundown color.
yeah, it's good. It reminds me of a tequila sunrise. In the color
No, it's much better than the tequila.
Oh,
Sunrise.
well, color-wise.
No, it does have a bitter.
What's awesome is the clear ice. You can see right to the bottom
Yeah.
because it
Like,
sits on the
yeah,
bottom really
nothing's
well.
getting in his way.
Yeah.
It has like almost to me a little bit of a grapefruitiness. Maybe it's the citrus playing with the bitterness,
I think so. Yeah.
like the tart dry finish.
I don't know if I get the chocolate in there at all. Do you?
Every sip I've been looking for the chocolate, and I think way in the back. I don't know if it's because I took a sip of it, but it tastes a little bit like chocolate, but far like after.
It's very subtle.
Mhm.
I think it might tie some other
No,
flavors
it's
together.
there. Like taste it right away. Within the first 2 seconds, you should get some chocolate flavor. And then it gets tartar. Tartar sauce,
More tart.
cream of tartar.
I think what it does
like
is
it.
it helps tie a couple of the flavors together without being a dominant
The
flavor.
dry, it's got the little dry chocolate finish. It's the dryness.
Yeah.
It plays in the dryness. If you put, for instance, I think you would tell easily if you put Angostura in there, or if you put grapefruit bitters in there, or any of these,
Yeah.
it's going to change the flavor. I feel like I'm getting a
I keep wanting to drink
chocolate.
it because of the sour.
That's
It's,
why
it's got a good
it's got Campari. I keep taking sips.
right? It says
'Cause
something.
it wants you to drink it. It's like nicotine.
That's its purpose. Drink me. It's like Alice in Wonderland all up in here.
Yeah, it's not. It's light enough, not enough Campari
He didn't
to
get it.
damage this guy. There's an ounce of Campari in there. That should be a lot. Not too bad. I'm fairly impressed. I could order 2 of those.
Yeah,
After
I could
that,
definitely
would
have a couple
probably
of those.
I'd move on to something sweeter and bounce back and then go to that. That's a good starter drink though.
I like it.
I like it as a starter drink.
Good pre-dinner drink.
Question of the day:
Post-dinner drink.
post dinner drink.
During dinner drink.
All dinner drinks.
Yeah.
What's your favorite bitter flavor?
Yeah, there you go. Let's do that.
Bitter flavor, and that doesn't mean flavored bitters. You can do that if you want.
You could
But,
go
what's
with like your
favorite bitter?
gentian or your
Yep.
aloe or whatever
You
you
could
want.
go with your dark chocolate. It's a bitter flavor.
Yeah.
You can go. What is your favorite bitter flavor? Grapefruit, tartness, bitterness. Pick it. Write it below. Comment is important, but you know what's more important than that? Watch
Go to
time.
patreon.com/CMC and help donate to the show. That's important.
That's important.
I just found out that if you donate enough, there's like things.
Rewards and stuff.
Yeah.
You can go there and check them out. Even if you don't want to donate, go watch my video I posted.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to do that, share, subscribe, and like. Simple.
SSL.
SSL. We're done.
Yeah.
Just shot a drink.
Today we're making the Sundowner. It's got Campari, which Derek loves, and it's got Smoky Mezcal that I love. So it can only be great, right?
Well, when you bring bitters into it,
Changes up the whole game.
game changer! I don't know if that got in there, but I just wanted to scream. Got it. Got it! Cut it. Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I don't know what he's pointing at for the it part.
Pointing at it. Cut it out.
That beeping sound is the same beeping sound of my lights. And for some reason, I keep thinking my lights are
Oh,
dimming.
yeah.
Why is it so hot down here?
Because of lots of lights, that monitor, or that entire computer, it seems like it gets hot right there.
I think she has the oven on up there too.
You like walk from one side to the other and then reach across to get the...
Well, because I want to shut the cameras off, because if
Yeah.
I don't do it right away, I forget.
Can we finish?
Is that the last one? That was our complicated cocktail, right? Our advanced cocktail?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's nothing else here.
That was rough.
1813. 813.
Travis, it's pretty bitter.
You think it's better?
I like the smoke though. Yeah, it's
You-
bitter.
you got
I'm
the-
sensitive to bitter though.
You got the bitter face going.
Yeah.
Bitter face.
Better than the Butterface.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You can't drink it?
I don't know if I could drink that.
Based on the fact that it looks like you're suffering each time you take a sip, I'm going to say...
You know what? I think that's going to be the opposite of the other one, where the more you drink it, the more you like it. No.
I really do like the smoke in that. I like the mezcal in there. But I can't get over the bitter. Like, I'm super sensitive to bitter. When we did that bitter test, it was pretty bad.
There is smokiness, but
Oh, there is smokiness.
this thing's just fucking
Here,
kind
some more.
Stop counting. Oh my god. There's a lot in there.
I'm repairing.
What?
So we're all done, and
We're
it's like
done?
8:30.
Oh my gosh.
We really like knocked it out with the timing on those. I think every
Holy
one
crap.
of those was under 10 minutes, even when the clock wasn't set.
It feels weird to be done 2 weeks worth of stuff and be
And
so early.
2 weeks of stuff in an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, you're cutting back on the content, so it's like...
And you're not even going to know. Well, you know what it
But
is.
you're going to have more content, it's just cutting back on this. type
Well,
of
it
content.
doesn't hurt that we did so many reviews that we skipped 2 reviews, so that's another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of reviews in the bank, right?
I don't know. That's why I'm writing them into the calendar, because I keep losing them.
I always get the feeling that we've done a lot more reviews than you've ever posted.
There's some truth to
Possible.
that.
It's
Well, no, I
possible.
post them sometimes, like on a Saturday. It'll be like It wasn't too long ago when I posted that sap Mariposa stuff, because I found that from like February. But I think I'm up to date. I know I'm up to date at least until Tails.
Okay.
And that was only July. So, I mean, the thing is, if you look up there, and we did the backwards, I did the Canadian Club, I did the, most of the stuff is done.
We gotta do this still.
We haven't done any of those, yeah.
Yeah, all this stuff over here, right?
Yeah.
Most of that stuff over there.
And we even did so we have the beer one. I think that we haven't done I don't think I posted the beer one yet. That's the one with the peach.
And the habanero,
Right.
or the...
So that one,
The Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper, the Blue Tanium,
series.
and the Rye. Those are the 3 I know of that need to go out. Which is like almost a month of content.
That's good. So we just do like half content for a while, we'll be caught up.
I know. Hey,
I
there's
don't
Mark.
know where DJ went.
Did you?
Half content, half review content. Like one a week.
Yeah. The problem is it's funny. If you do 1 a week, there's not enough to get through all the stuff I review. But I don't even post 1 a week half the time anyway.
Right.
Is that the same Mark that sent me an email last night? And don't worry, you can always hit back. You'd have to get me out.
You can still watch him drinking Campari, Mark.
Yeah, he probably is in the attic, Sullivan. Or he's in the bushes out front. That's why we haven't seen him.
Who? I'm Sully?
DJ.
I actually saw. Shane Giggles posted a few. That finally the Sully guy I think disappeared.
Yeah, Sully hasn't come back since
What?
Doug. Sully was in love with Doug.
Oh, okay, good.
That and he got mad at me once because I wouldn't give him a shout out for something. And he's like, well, I'm going to tell all my friends never to watch your show. And I'm like, that's not the type of fan I need. Like, I don't need somebody who's, like, threatening me. Like, you know what? I don't care if you and your 2 friends ever watch the show. It's not really...
You don't have that much weight.
Right.
Well, maybe. You don't know. He could be big.
No. There's certain people, yeah. There's
Very
certain
slow from
people.
Godsmack.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't act like this. Yeah, I don't know. We worked
He
out
might
it was like
get used to
Dave.
people doing stuff for him because he's Sully from Godsmack.
All right.
Maybe. He didn't sure act like Sully from Godsmack.
No. I think if you come into a chat room and you talk with all caps, you're a kid.
Kind of an ass to start with.
Yeah.
You guys
Channel will
making...
never be great until I am Sully hosts.
Ray, we've made drinks with Everclear. Are you looking for just any old drink with Everclear, or do you expect us to make one right this minute? Because we have drinks with Everclear. We did. Most of my Everclear is gone because I use it to make bitters.
Yeah, Everclear is not a straight drink.
He is the
Mixing.
same. Hi, Derek. He's the one that emailed you. Or
Oh, yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you had said.
Yeah, he emailed me last night. What?
I don't know what's happening.
Well, that's happening. DJ's allowed to watch Tipsy Bartender.
Yeah, well, he does watch Tipsy Bartender. He mentions it.
I didn't tell you this. So I had the cable guy was here.
Cable guy.
So anytime somebody comes
Cable
into my house
guy.
to come into the basement, I always warn them, like, listen, I have a YouTube show. I do a lot of stuff on alcohol. Because you know they come downstairs.
Listen, wait. Before you go downstairs.
Yeah.
You have to understand
Right.
something.
Because
There's
I have
a-
show.
there's a star or an asterisk.
I have to. The last thing, because if it were me and I was to go downstairs in a house like this with all this crazy stuff, I would be wondering what the hell, like, what is wrong with this guy? So I try and like just.
Well, this doesn't look like you have a problem. I don't think.
No.
If you had a problem would be an empty bar.
Right.
Yeah, but people don't get that. They just see alcohol go. And so I explained it to him, like, oh, I have this YouTube show, blah blah blah. He's like, oh, is it like kind of like Tipsy Bartender? I'm like, so you know Tipsy Bartender. I'm like, well, not exactly. He's like, oh, do you find you actually make good drinks and you don't have all the hot chicks? I'm like,
Yeah, no,
yeah, I guess that's pretty.
That
I know,
about sums it up,
You
yes.
called it. I
Thank
don't know
you.
what else to tell you. I'm like, yeah, I don't have a bunch of models.
Do you want to save that, or it's kind of busted to start with?
Busted ravioli? No, you can toss it.
Love that.
And so that happened.
I might have a drinking problem.
Well, you know what? The thing is, Tipsy's got a huge following because of that. So I mean, people are bound to know him.
And it's funny because I when I talked to him, he's like, "Yeah, my views are down, blah blah blah." Like seriously, like you can tell. I mean, you can tell because when his views are down, like if you look at some videos, I'll have like 250,000 instead of the 400 or 500,000 you have on other videos.
Yeah.
So his views are down, but we're talking 250,000 is down for him.
Yeah.
It's a good model for him. I mean, he was the first to do it. There's nobody that's going to copy because he has the fan base, and
Well,
everybody's going to be
no,
like,
he's
he's
great.
trying to be him.
But the thing
but
makes
it's
it different.
college based. It's not.
But even so, he has these women that have absolutely no idea what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
it's not produced. They're not trying.
He's not
like
right.
they're having.
No,
they're
he's
doing
not.
it.
he's not trying
When
to
you
be a
watch that
cocktail.
chick who
He's
does
not trying to be
the
a
fucking.
mixologist.
Right.
He's a bartender.
When you watch the
Right.
Mahalo videos or any other
Right.
video.
Right. She's trying,
Ooh,
and she's clueless.
That's cool.
That is cool, but I don't think we need to keep it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like, all right.
It does kind of.
He's not going. I mean, you know why he's there.
Right.
It's like they're here for views,
He
and
knows why he gets views. and
when you
that's
just
why
have
he
the
sticks with
girl
it.
Okay, it's not-
that's like sitting up there going, "This is how you make that
And
sour."
most of the time it's filled in on her boobs.
Yeah, and she's
that
like,
are probably fake.
I am
I'm sure
making-
he's not an idiot.
Oh,
I am
he's not an
measuring
idiot.
it here at my boob level, and then I'm shaking like this. Where he's just like, get up on the table, split your legs open, and make a cocktail.
Do it good. Get up there.
Yeah.
Show him what you got.
Like, it's easier to respect somebody who's like, this is what I'm doing. You're like, okay.
Yeah. Just,
As opposed to, I know what you're doing.
he seemed like he'd be cool to hang out with. I don't know. Not taking anything away from the guy.
Ian is the equivalent of a tipsy hot chick. He's funnier.
Thank you, Solomon.
Then,
Just studlier.
But I would go and see Sky. Unfortunately, I'll be in California next month, but it's not. I'm going to be in San Francisco.
Not LA.
And I checked how far it would be because he's like, hey, if you're ever in the neighborhood, come on over.
What's the neighborhood? San Fran?
LA.
Oh,
He's
that's
in
like
LA.
5 hours away from
Yeah.
It's exactly 5 hours away. So I was like, I went into Google Maps. I'm like, I'm going to be at YouTube in San Bruno, which is outside of San Francisco. And apparently I'm speaking on a panel. I learned about that this week.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Um,
When are you doing that?
September?
September 18th.
They're flying you out?
Yeah, they're flying me out from Monday, Tuesday,
What am I
Wednesday,
doing on the
to
18th?
Thursday.
Oh, my parents are coming through that weekend. That's right.
I'll be back for Friday if that's a recording we got.
The weekend of the next filming that we have scheduled, not next weekend, but the weekend after, I'm going to a weekend wedding.
How many weddings do you have to go to? 3?
One down, 2 to go.
A weekend wedding?
No, it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The whole weekend
Yeah.
is the wedding.
I think the wedding is Friday,
Rehearsal
or maybe the rehearsal's Friday.
Oh, she's
Weddings.
in the wedding?
She's in the wedding, yeah.
Ah.
I gotta find out what the schedule is. Maybe I can go up Friday night or Saturday morning. I'm not sure, but I got the impression that I'm going there Friday.
Yeah, the other thing Tipsy does is he puts a lot of work into.
His frozen drinks are pretty epic.
Yeah, but his drink presentations are usually pretty good.
Absolutely.
I don't know where he comes up with them all, if they're submitted. But it's messed up.
It's just a different show.
You've never seen a frozen drink at Common Cocktails? What about the banana daiquiri?
That was a good drink.
That was not too long ago.
Did they say I've never seen one?
Oh, they made some amazing. Shit. Amazing.
Solomon, where were you for Tiki Week? It was almost
It was almost all
80%
blended.
frozen.
Yeah.
I actually tag it, so if you type blended into our search, you'll get all of the recipes that are blended. What are you looking for?
Nothing. I was trying to think if there was a maison that was clear, but there's no white maison.
There isn't.
They don't, because they don't filter them.
Oh, you got some Uganda cachaça. Wait, did he give you this bottle or was this here already?
I had that before we went to Tails.
Before we went to Tails.
It's nothing like what we had this week.
That's good stuff.
Just different.
Those guys are fun. Hamilton and
Tiago.
Thiago.
Thiago. I fought someone in Clash Royale with that name.
Thiago.
Yeah.
Maybe he was
Name.
from Brazil.
Must have been.
That's true. People don't type blended.
Oh. Well, shit, I don't know.
Change it to
That's a good
frozen.
point. Yeah. No, that's fair.
I have to go through and search for all
I would
the
buy
cocktails
a
that
drink
come
from
back
Darren's
blended.
bar and leave an okay tip.
Nice. Has Kyle been around? Have you seen Kyle Wood at all?
He just bought something from
He
the
bought
store.
something that I also drink today.
Oh, nice.
Bought $100 worth of stuff today.
Oh,
A bunch
cool.
of tiki mugs.
Nice.
I put out a newsletter. So you haven't seen Mr. Fugu?
No.
The little he's a little puffer
Show you
fish.
Mr. Fugo.
You don't have.
Fugu.
Oh, 'cause
Oh,
we-
I know what a fugu is. Yeah.
You knew what fugu was a puffer fish?
Yeah.
Why do you know that?
Why do you know that?
I know stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
So I put out a newsletter, and I was like, I only have 3. It wasn't like I have a general sale, 15% off.
Liam
whatever.
bought one with his own money. 'cause
Yeah,
he
he bought one.
so
He's like, I want one. I'm like, well, you know that once these are collector's items, so you don't want to break them because once it's gone, you won't get them back again. And you can take them out. It's a puffer fish and
With a fez?
and a fez.
Yeah.
So I had 3 left. So don't break that one because that's one of the 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And
He is neat.
Yeah.
so I went to.
Is that Tiki Farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinky Farm.
So I call it when I went to I sent Tiki Farm a message to get some new mugs in. Then they got the banana, the little the banana monkey guy that I have.
Yeah.
What's he called? Top banana.
That's pretty cool.
So I was like, hey, can you give me 16 top bananas? I need another 8 Mr. Fugus and whatever. They're like, oh, Mr. Fugu's back order until November. I'm like, seriously? It was like really good. The other one they put out was really good seller. So I posted on my newsletter. I'm like, I have 3 Mr. Fugus left, and that's it until November. I sold them all in 30 seconds. And so Kyle bought one, and then some other random person buys one. Then I get a phone call from one person who's like, the coupon code's not working because they're on mobile and I don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you the discount, whatever you need. And like, well, I want to order it right now because I want Mr. Fugu and I know you don't have very many left. I'm like, just put the order in and I'll refund you the 15%. Not a big deal. I was like, all right. So that came in within like a minute, not even a minute, like less than a minute from that order, the last Mr. Fugu sells. And now I'm like, okay, so I'm sold out. And then I'm like, fuck, my inventory doesn't sync that fast across to eBay and the mobile store.
Yeah.
So I go to the mobile store, I'm like, It shows 3 in stock. I'm like, fuck, what I don't need is somebody on the mobile store buying one when I only have 3.
Right.
So I'm like, 0, safe. Go over to eBay. I'm like, 0, safe. It's like, psh, done. I'm like, all right, good. Now I can't oversell the goddamn product because it was selling way too fast.
That's funny.
Like, that's a pretty good problem to have.
Fried blackened shrimp is what's for dinner and vodka.
And vodka.
Yep, that's, after having met David, that sounds exactly like something he'd probably eat. Fried blackened shrimp's New Orleans food, right?
That is New
and
Orleans
vodka
food.
is David's drink, so.
So that sounds very
So
good.
Dave-
Makes perfect sense.
David drinks vodka, and here we are, never doing vodka.
I know.
And always pooping on it.
Well, he was talking about expanding.
Someday he's gonna.
I saw some comments about that. Yeah.
If you could make, if anyone could make you drink, I would have
Curd.
probably Curtis. Cause He has his book.
uses smokes machines.
yes.
Well, Curt's got his banger book.
Yeah,
he's
Jennifer's
probably
gonna create something
he's
random.
gonna make a beer cocktail now.
Yeah. Jennifer will make you a Dorchester. Kurt will make you something completely random that he saw some guy make or something, and he'll tell you he's friends with them.
Yeah.
And then Ian's gonna make you
She's gonna make something with mezcal.
Trinidad
Ian's gonna make a sour drink.
The
Not
Trinidad
sour, a bitter.
bitter.
Drink.
So he'll make
might make a bitter.
Trinidad.
No, but you like the Golden Cadillac.
I like
too,
a
so
lot
you
of
like,
stuff.
No, but like if you made a
Me
drink,
too.
I like fruity drinks, yeah.
it would be the Trinidad sour.
Or riff on a White Russian.
Really?
Maybe some Chambord.
Whiskey sour.
Maybe I use some Stoli Raz instead
No,
of
it would
regular
be a
vodka.
creation.
Stilly Ras.
Yeah, I'd make something up. Like the
Oh,
common
if you had to make.
I'd make the common man sour or something like that. I'd make something up.
Yeah, so yeah, if you had to make something up, I'm gonna say his will be sour. Curtis's will be kind of either tiki
Pre-prohibition.
or scotch.
Curtis would definitely be, tiki or scotch.
Tiki
Well,
or scotch.
pre-prohibition.
Yeah, he wanted to make a
well,
tiki
he's huge.
tiki scotch
He's
book.
huge.
He is huge tiki, yeah, that's true.
So he'd make a tiki scotch one. It would probably be both.
Yeah, so if you want a tiki drink
Yeah.
or scotch drink, go with curd. If
he-
you want a smoky
He
or a
actually
mezcal,
had his whole idea of the recipe book that he still wants to do eventually.
He mentioned it the other day. I'm like, just
of a tiki scotch.
yeah. You just need to get. He needs to get bored for like. That's the problem. Is
Yeah.
Curtis starts
Well,
to think when he's bored.
he has a kid now, so it's a
Yeah,
lot harder.
it's harder.
Yeah.
So when he gets bored, he starts thinking of things, and then like they don't get finished if he gets unbored before they're done.
right.
Well, he has
So
kids.
you would make a rum or a whiskey drink, probably, yeah?
I would probably I would. Well, if I had to create
Jen would
it
make
from
smoky
scratch-
mezcal.
I'm gonna make mezcal.
Yeah.
If I had to create from scratch, it would probably be a kind of a balance,
I
something
don't
with
know.
some crazy bitter.
Surprised myself. I actually don't mind gin. I've made one
I
of the
would make a
Cardinal
gin drink,
Spirits book actually used gin when gin wasn't one of their products that they wanted.
I could do a spicier one. I
this
probably
stuff?
have a hot.
Yeah, Rumson's. That was good.
Rumson's.
Rumson's. I have so many empty bottles of Rumson's at my house right now, I think I have a problem.
I think I have a problem. Yeah, Rumson's
It's
is
so
only
it's so
local.
good with
It's
ginger
only-
beer. Capture in Maine and Mass.
They're trying to get it out there. It's
Yeah.
just it's a process.
Not easy.
Yes,
yeah.
the problem with a lot of the brands that we cover that you get to see is they're smaller.
Like
so-
the Black Cow milk based vodka. That's basically in London.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was neat.
This?
I thought that guy was interesting, Archie.
Yeah, he was very.
No,
He's a very soft spoken
He was
guy
very-
with
yeah.
like a cool accent.
but he's very interesting.
I almost bought a bottle in California
Yeah.
because I can have it shipped here, but it's going to be like $45.
Ouch.
And while I can do that,
But
and it
it's
would
very
be accessible. First off, I have a lot of vodka.
Yeah.
Secondly,
It'd be cool. It's always
I
cool to
kind of
split.
want him to send it to me.
Yeah.
I feel like I could probably get him to send it to me before I have to spend $45 on a bottle, as long as it's not this size. That's really it. But if there was a vodka I would seek to buy, it would be the Black Cow.
Yeah, just because it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, like that should be something. We didn't have that when I didn't have that on me. I think when we met Dave in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Because I was carrying it around for a while.
Right.
Kyle tried it.
Yeah.
I mean, we had another one of these. Everybody tried it. Everybody's probably got herpes now.
It's community.
Kind of passed.
Well,
around.
maybe the herpes would die in alcohol.
That bottle that Derek has is the Black Cow, I think.
Yeah, that's the Black Cow right there.
No, I think that's what Solomon was talking about. He said, "What bottle is that?"
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's Black Cow, yeah. If you watch the Black Cow interview, you'll see us. We even did a cheese tasting.
Yeah.
That was
So we had the
good.
curds and we had the whey.
I did
No,
get a
it's not
like.
flavored vodka. It's just
No.
vodka made
No,
from.
It's fermented from the curds,
Yeah.
or no, from the whey. Because the
Yes.
curds they use for the cheese, right?
Yeah,
Cheese
yeah.
curds. So it's fermented from the whey. I can't remember.
It's
what
like
the curds
vodka
are
with a
like.
little creaminess to it, but it's not.
So they use
There's no water.
they use a yeast that can eat lactose,
Oh, yeah.
which is the sugar milk.
Right.
So it eats the lactose, poops out the alcohol, then they have to distill
Which
that.
isn't interesting because most yeast, any beer yeast you use, doesn't do that. Lactose is too complex as sugar for beer yeast and champagne yeast and stuff to process. So it has to be a unique yeast to be able to do that, to be able to create the product. But it only ferments at 2.5%, he said, if I remember right.
I feel like that's
which is like a really low yield.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like you have all so that, but he says nothing
But
goes
it's
to
just
waste.
kind of the waste from the cheese, right?
Yeah, it's the waste from the cheese that he ferments.
Yeah, but if you have 2%, that means what do you do with the other 98%?
So, 97.5. 2.5%.
Close, fucking
2.5% alcohol, so the 97.5%.
What do you do with that?
That's the distillate is the 2.5%. That gets distilled. The rest of the stuff is
what
they reuse it for other stuff. I'm sure they can reuse it to
cheese
because it's non-alcoholic. It becomes a liquid. It's a liquid.
Yeah.
Right. So it's whatever was in
what
the
is
mash.
It called?
It's basically processed wort.
So is it what, a fertilizer or something or?
No, but it might go into some sort of other cheese or maybe some sort of.
That wouldn't go into cheese because they separate the stuff.
They separate it, yeah.
Ahead of time. So I don't know what they use it for. Maybe they use it for like watering.
So for a whiskey,
I think they might have said they use it for watering the mash for the cows and stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, I see something because he said nothing goes to waste, but I forget what.
Can't remember.
So with a whiskey, what's a whiskey then? The whiskey's just a wort, right?
Everything is a wort. So
right, but it's the only one that's actually a beer.
Because it uses barley.
Yeah.
Right.
So it is kind of like if you took beer.
Well, everything's a mash. So so your wort is your mash is your stuff with all the sugars, the barleys and everything. The sugars come into the water. So now you have a sugary liquid that you're gonna boil.
You're rinsing off all the barley sugars and you're putting them into a bucket.
Yeah. So you're gonna boil it into that's your wort, right? That you're boiling.
Which is
kind of helping to release those sugars. So you did your mash to get everything mashed up, break up all the barley and stuff. You turn that into your wort, which you boil to get the sugars to break down into something that the yeast can process.
Simple sugar.
So that's your wort, your wort, and then it goes into the it's your fermentable.
It sits there for a while.
Yeah.
Then it poops it out and you can make alcohol.
Yeah.
Right, but it's gonna stop at what? Like if you want to make a whiskey, you still have to go through this process.
Right, and then you distill it out until you have like a more pure
you're not
product.
adding hops to it, so you're not creating a beer at the end. You're getting through the process. You're
creating-
going through the beer process.
You're creating a beer. You don't have to have hops to have a beer, technically.
No, I know, but most are going to have some level of hops, even if it's just the basics. So
but it doesn't matter what you put. You could put hops in, and you could distill beer after it ferments to separate the alcohol from the non-alcohol.
If you took a beer like my father's, like say it's 10%, would you be able to get the 10% out of it, or are you going to lose some of it?
That's distillation, right? Distillation is taking that alcohol out of the product.
Right, but how much of it do you get all of it? What I'm saying, like, do you get?
I don't know what the yield is when you.
Like if
I don't know about
10%,
distillation yields because you have heads and tails, right?
Right.
So you lose your head, you lose your tail, and everything in the middle is.
So you're basically, but you're taking a beer and you're like, hey, you know what's great about beer? The alcohol part. Let's just get out rid of all other crap, and we just got the alcohol. Boom.
That's
now
all the alcohol there is, right?
Vodka is kind of like that, but it's just
so you take something, you ferment it. So you take corn, you ferment it until there's an alcohol content,
but there's a lot of
you
sugar.
distill that,
right? So corn's probably going to create even more alcohol, I would think.
Yeah, so that's the thing about fermentables, right? Different fermentables have different sugar content. Corn, rice,
which is why your prices are different.
Yeah, so your yields are different based on the fermentable and the yeast you use, but it also changes the content. So the fermentable isn't just about yield, because whatever your yield is, your yield is. You distill it down to get 96% or whatever from vodka.
Right.
So yield and percent alcohol are different things, right?
Yeah, but the yield is going to dictate the price.
Do you know of any other place besides Flavier that sells the...
I do, sort of. Not really. I don't know of anyone else that does it in that model. I know of companies that sell, like, in a box cocktail.
Used to be.
That like, you could buy... they sell, like, a cocktail of the month where you get little bottles, but it's really to make, like, a whiskey sour or whatever. So you get different bottles with the bitters and stuff like that, but that's not... It's not as much for sampling. For absinthe, there's one. We just used it this week. These guys, they might have their... Son of a gun. These guys, if you're looking for absinthe, and they also do Armagnacs and cognacs, is Rouverte. Product in Czech Republic. They don't say what their URL is. Oh, well, it's revierte.com,
I don't know why.
which changes to another URL nowadays, www.revierte.com. They only do absinthe and brandies and stuff. Flavier is the only one I know that does such a wide variety. Is there a problem with Flavier? I think I'm an affiliate there, but they haven't got back to me in a while.
Cocktails.
Apparently, it's mojitos, and I don't know why Derek got that. But
So yeah, that is. Sobe sent me that. It has a shaker and some stuff. They were supposed to, or she asked me if they could sponsor the show. I said sure, I like Sobe, why not? And then she's like, oh well, it has alcohol in it, so let me talk to them to make sure that it's cool. I'm like, okay. So then she's like, I'll send you this thing in the mail, which is obviously a cocktail. I think comes with a fucking Sobe shaker.
Right.
But sponsorship might be different. So then she contacted them and I didn't hear back. So I'm like, hey, what's up? I've got your product. I'm ready to show it off. You guys gonna sponsor? She's like, oh, they don't really have the money for that. So now I've got this thing. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna show off.
Yeah.
It's just Sobe products with a shaker. Like that's not.
It's not a priority right now.
Right.
Yeah, that's like if I run out of content, sure, I'll do that.
Right.
But like, it's not. If you want to pay me, I'll do it tomorrow.
Right.
I'll do it tonight. I don't fucking care. But yeah, if you're not gonna pay me, I'm sick of people giving me shit and they're like, oh, we don't have money. Like
Sobe doesn't have money. I don't buy.
they
that for
all
a
tell
second.
me I don't have money.
It's
for
not.
this.
It's the whatever the PR company is that's representing him, right?
No, but the PR company went to Sobe
Oh.
Yeah.
because the PR company has a small amount of money.
Basically, that amounts to Sobe doesn't understand
Right. They don't want
this model,
No.
so they don't want to spend money on it.
No,
It's
like
not
we
that
don't
they
have money. We don't have marketing money for that. The first thing, so I talk to PR people enough to understand that the PR person has a small allocated budget. When somebody like me goes to them and says, "Hey, for $1,000, I'll show your product off on the show, or make a cocktail with it, showing off whatever," and they go, "Oh, well, that's more than my budget." They go to them and say, "Do you have the okay
Right. They need
do this?
approval.
We could do this." And then they go, "No, why would I? I'm paying you $20,000 a month to get as much free PR as I can. You're asking me for another $1,000 to do this." She's not going to give me out of her kind because that's
Right.
her. That's what she uses for money.
Yeah.
She being most of the PR people are women. There are some guys.
Yeah.
And so, like, well, that's fine, but I'm not showing off products for fun. Like, most of the product
Not anymore,
companies,
anyway.
no.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, oh, want to make a cocktail with our product? No. I've got a ton of recipes I can be making.
Right.
A lot from my fans. My fans come before you getting your free PR. Like, you want to pay me? Go right ahead. Just like my fans, they pay me. If you want to give me $30, I will make your fucking cocktail right now. I'll make you a cocktail.
Show me the money.
Someone did that to get ahead in the line. They paid and then we did their recipe. It's
that's
like,
cool.
can I donate to get my recipe moved up?
I-
Sure, why not?
I listen to money.
Yeah. Money talks. And
I told you, did I tell you that CMC Banger books made more money than all the other ebooks?
yeah, you did.
Almost, not double, but close.
That's
Maybe
awesome, though.
combine the two. And it's free!
I guess people put some faith in our opinions, I guess.
A lot of our favorite drinks are in the CMC Banger book, Ryan.
Which is free,
Which is
but you
very-
can donate if you want.
Yeah.
So it's free plus tip, just the tip.
Yeah, so, yes,
Just
Ryan.
see how it feels.
That is that is definitely the place to get the latest and greatest of everything up to the last. I would say the pick of those would be from the last 8 years up until now. Ian has more, Doug has more, so I have stuff pending that Ian's probably changed his mind by the time we do another one to what his tops would be. But
Well, I got a whole list of tops.
yeah, he has a whole bunch. No, it was Don. Don gave me like
Okay.
7 or 8. You gave me
I gave
probably
you like
about the
4 or
most.
5, yeah.
Yeah, so 5 from him, 7 or 8 from Don, at least 4 from Doug. So there's other ones. It's just I wanted to make sure.
But right now,
15
those were the top.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we said, pick your top.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
you know what?
it.
Make it small and
I made
deliver.
$240 off of a free book. So yeah, was there a chance I'll make another free book so I can make more money? Sure. And they'll have.
You got to put the
rest of
Common
it.
Man Sour in that, our on the fly balance drink.
Yeah.
That really should have went in there instead of the 3 Mile Long Island, but it was the 3 Mile Long Island. It had a lot of views and whatever. But now I would probably have picked that one. Like if I had to pick a drink to make right now and I had those 2 options, I would go with that.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, me
the
too.
on that.
Because we showed flavor balance,
Yeah,
and we
everything.
showed strong sugar.
What was in
Sour.
that? It was
It was a daiquiri.
Fernet, it was.
yeah. It was
It,
like crazy stuff.
it was a maison daiquiri with some fernet and
We used maison.
orgeat.
Yeah, I know we used that. But I had maison in it. That was the product.
I think it was.
I don't think maison was.
I don't think maison was around yet.
It might have been, but it was over the.
Well, it wasn't. Thanks to Warren.
Because we picked things at random.
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked them off the shelf. So.
I'm gonna look it up in a second.
Yeah, I know it was for net.
I know it was definitely for net, but I think it was some other weird.
Yeah, I think it was
with
in this area.
that you would think would kind of clash, and that's why you picked it.
It's like, hey, let's just take these two things.
Yeah.
Somebody remember what's in the comments are?
We'll look it up right now.
That was a weird voice.
Well, that's a burp. I can't
What
channel
is
search.
John? I've been staring at this emoji
The
thing.
graph, I don't know.
First off, what the fuck emojis are those? And
That's the bottom line going up.
right. Then there's a suitcase.
That's a clipboard.
Okay, that's a clipboard.
I think it's a clipboard.
Is that give me the money? Like what? Where are we get? What's
Or a calendar. Maybe that's a calendar. I don't know. It's not.
Yes,
a
I've heard of the Jameson Crested, but I can't find it anywhere. I thought it was out already. Maybe it's not.
The perfect margarita in 6 seconds.
Pre-roll.
Oh my god, that Budweiser ad? Is that the Budweiser
one
ad?
with the shirt on it. Oh.
Oh,
I-
this is
I
just,
plan on getting that crested as soon as I can find it.
This is the reason I put the shirt on this one is because
Oh, we use the Demerara rum, Hamilton.
we did.
2 ounces of Hamilton, 1 ounce
Really?
of Orgeat, 1 ounce
86?
of lime juice, and a quarter ounce of Fernet. Pinch of salt.
Really?
Yep, Hamilton 86.
We used Hamilton for that drink?
This is Captain Morgan original spice. I totally forgot I had it. You know
I'm
what?
amazed. That stuff is horrible. Horrible.
So I've had this stupid hip flask with like nothing in it.
Oh, and you have another one?
I didn't
It's
know.
not
It
even
was,
the same color. Are you sure?
dude,
It's just because it's
it's
so.
because there's a lot of it in there.
Alright.
Yeah. If you look at this like this,
No,
it
it's
gets
still,
dark.
it does look a lot lighter, but hey, let me test this.
Are you sure? Is that
No, it's the same thing.
Alright.
You know, test that more, and then you don't have to pour it
Yeah.
in.
It's crap. You don't need to test it, I'll tell you, it's crap.
No, I'm checking to see if it tastes different. No, it tastes the same.
See? You're now wondering now.
No.
Not the same?
No. This is the oak barrel one. Remember we tried a sherry cask one?
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, you made it yours, yeah.
It tastes a whole lot better than this.
Yeah, that is. I could have told you that.
You could have told me that. You've been sitting here staring at it. You telling me how they're exactly the same.
If I tasted it, I could have told you that.
Yeah. No, that's how I knew. Like, right when I took a sip, I'm like, wait a minute. One of these things is not like the other.
One of these things is different.
Like this has that like that sweet flavor to it. That tastes so much better. We should use this for something.
Okie Smoky Sherry cask.
I should probably write something on here to say this is like ghetto sherry cask.
What you need
or
is
something.
some labels.
Labels.
Bottle labels.
Yeah.
Bottle label.
She has a label machine.
I know that's
I
crazy.
got a fucking label maker. Where did I put it? I have a label maker.
He doesn't know what he does with this shit.
Ah, my label maker. I have one. Right here.
Okie Smoky Sherry cask.
Is that what we're calling it?
Okie
I'm
Smoky
gonna
Sherry
type
cask.
all that out on that.
I could do that in 5
What
seconds.
is it, T9?
T9. It's a P-touch. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, fuck,
Pretty
mess. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, how many times do I have to hit
Okie.
the 2 to get the S?
Smoky
Sherry cask.
sherry cask.
See, I was thinking Sharpie too.
What? Why would I use a Sharpie body when I can print stuff?
What?
It's gonna take a while.
What?
You ever seen one of these?
Not a while.
Yeah, at the computer lab probably.
Yeah.
Using for that's what this was used for.
Everybody's got something.
Oh shit! I hit the print button by mistake.
Except for me, my monkey. Well, how do you get it off?
Pinch it, and the back splits into 2 pieces.
Oh, look at that. Yep, that's good.
Let me shut that off before I print another one.
Now, you want to take the shirt off that thing?
Oh yeah. On the shirt.
That just says lol, toys, toys, toys.
No, I bet you I probably even got my company to buy it for me. When we moved into one of the computer labs, they had to label all the stuff, but we only had one label maker. So when you have like 300 servers to label, and you have one label maker, one person typing, it take a fucking long time.
Really slow.
So we got a couple of them, and I bought this one. Cause see, it even says monkey on it. I have the label for monkey, so they knew it was mine.
Everybody's got something to hide. It's me and my monkey.
Well, it's just monkey because everybody called me
I
monkey.
just found out that there are finger monkeys, and I still want one.
Jennifer wants a
Little
finger
monkeys,
monkey.
yeah, and they wrap around your finger a lot of times, so they're called finger monkeys.
I bet they probably still throw poop, just not as much.
Yeah, they can't poop that much.
I can't argue with that, Bobby. Just because your company bought you something doesn't mean it's not a toy.
Agreed.
No, it's for business.
Yeah.
We used this for years.
It's a business toy.
I brought it home once when they kind of
And then they
decommissioned that
forgot
team. No, it was my. It has my
They
name
forgot
on it.
about it. You didn't have to give it back.
It has my name
Monkey.
that I put on it.
All right.
All right, we're finished.
Reading that Walking Dead trade paperback I'm on.
Oh, how do you like it?
Walking Dead's great.
Yeah,
This is
you
like,
like it?
I'm on like the 14th one right now. Not the 14th issue, but like it's like issue 7 or something.
Oh, okay.
Because you know what? Some comics come in like collected issues
Yeah.
of like 6.
Yeah.
I'm on 14 of like the currently released 24, 25.
Oh, really?
They're really good. It's so easy to go through them.
Yeah.
30
Now,
people.
have you watched the shows?
No.
Oh, you haven't.
No, I just
Okay.
like the comic. The comic's great. I
No,
read.
I was just curious
No.
how they pair up.
Oh, I
should-
don't know. I've seen pieces of the show, and I'm like, oh, I recognize that character. I recognize that character,
Yeah,
but I don't
yeah.
recognize story.
If you're that far in, you need to go watch the show.
Well, I don't want to buy it because it's like you can't go get it for free.
Oh,
on
you
AMC.
can't?
You gotta go
Oh, really?
buy the seasons on demand.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't have Netflix, so I don't know
Yeah.
if it's on there or not.
It's on. Fuck. What's it?
AMC.
AMC. All you have to
Look
do.
at the white balance getting thrown off every time my shirt goes
you
up.
can't go to the
All
web.
right. Well, then I gotta fix that because that's not how that's supposed to.
Yeah, that's why I think it was my shirt that was causing the problem.
Hold on. You keep doing that. I'm gonna fucking fix.
Well,
Wait
you
a
want
minute.
to shut off the live stream so they...
No, like
They can see.
Oh, you can see. No, they can't. But you should go over there with your with your light. Hold on, live stream. This is gonna get weird for a second.
My shirt.
Actually, I don't even know how to do this. Iris. Focus.
I don't know if this is working now.
You know what? I
I
don't
want
know.
an iPad collection. Taylor should send me an iPad.
All right.
Yeah, that's working. See?
Yeah, I have to fix that. I don't even know how to.
You see it happening, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what it was?
That's why I'm glad I changed my shirt, and I think that's what did it earlier because I think it was
Right, but it shouldn't do that. But I think what happens is I had it locked, but I unlocked it when it went to tails because of the chain. You know. When
Oh,
you're in the
yeah,
bar.
yeah, we
So I
did.
had to let it pull in light. So I just gotta. And then I remember when I remounted it, I said, "Shit, I don't have a white mat to go with," so I just left it. I don't think it made a difference, but it does.
It does.
You see, there you go. It blurs. It
Yeah,
makes
it's
it.
like,
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
oops, what's that?
we are finished, everybody. It gets dark when you have it on, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's white now. That's the
It creates-
color of white.
Creates a whole bunch of white. Let's see if it does it if I just raise it up.
Because you got a lot of white. Even when we both wear white shirts. And then it gets really dark.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it gets super dark.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's not good.
Can you see that, Jen?
Yeah, okay.
That's really bad.
Just because I put it on, it goes really dark.
I just need
I
you
take it off.
here when I do white balance.
Yeah. Or you just need to wear your shirt.
I have a white balance card. I can't
Or just hang
find
up
it.
your shirt somewhere.
Yeah, I could just put it on a hanger.
No,
No.
it's doing to my eyes what Campari does to my brain, my mind, making it crazy.
This is why Derek turns off white balance, because
Sorry,
auto
sorry.
white balance is a bad thing. But that does explain a lot of the problems I've had trying to get it to look right.
So-
I'm like, wow, last week was so bright.
So well, you guys can understand
Like
some of the
the
challenges
trials and
involved in the video.
tribulations of me trying to get my goddamn camera to look right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big pain in the ass. Welcome to the world of camera and technology.
Yeah, Derek has a new iPad. It's much
All right.
better than my iPad 3.
The next live stream will be in 2 weeks. We'll have next week off, and we'll be back the week after. So you'll have an entire week to get
Seriously.
reused to. Nice. To get to build up a pent up demand for comic
I would
cocktails.
call it the DJ effect.
We just need Trey to get more friends in.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're done. It is over. Dang. Ow. It's done. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. All 30,
Murky
28
buckets.
of you. You all know we're heading out, so you're all bailing.
Rookie buckets.
Yeah.
Have a good week. Or
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Dos weekos.
Dos weekos.
Next week is... Whatchamacallit? So.
Dos weekos!